All right. Let's see. Is everybody good? Is everything fine? Can you hear me? Can see me? Don't know what's going on. My stuff wasn't working, and I was like, "Hey, why can't I stream? What's going on?" But yeah, we good now. We should be fine. I just checked the bracket. It looks like we are gonna start in round 2, and not in the early round. So we actually have some time to kind of just warm up a little bit. And yeah, we should be fine. It looks like. So we're waiting for the next round. So we have some time to kind of like settle a bit. That's fine. But yeah, welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Okay, let's see. Where are we? Let's see where we at. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Card limits, I see you there. Hey, Zero, welcome. How's everybody doing? Yo, what's up, Diamond? Yeah, what's up? What's up, Zero? All good, man. All good. Hope you're doing good as well, man. Pyro G, welcome. We need Bacon. I think he's busy. If I'm mistaken. Yeah, so maybe you'll come later. I'm not sure. Merlin, welcome. Welcome. You've been playing Orcas Kaliyuga. Oh, really? Is that what you've been playing, MTS? Is that what you're playing now? Card limits, what are you saying? Subspace battle. Turning 5 cards, starting hand to 7, adding obelisk and porous pieces. All for 3 sacred beaks for fusion material. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, you can pretty much add anything you want. That's the nice thing about that subspace battle. So really not a surprise fact at all. Let's see. Oh, you're playing magnets now, Zero. Is that what you're on? Okay, that's actually pretty good meta call, I guess, because it's not a bad deck, and yeah, it's quite decent. Destination Girl, Water Elf Note with Marin says, yep, we definitely are gonna play that. We tried playing it out. We actually played it earlier today. We actually had a decent match against ninjas, I think, so it's not fun. Welcome. All good. Let's see. Yeah, we're waiting for the next round. I just checked the bracket, so we have some time to kind of like warm up a bit. So yeah, let's just go into some casual, and let's see where we're at, because we're just gonna try and like just warm up and stuff. How's the new elf note stuff? It's actually, we haven't actually used it yet, but I actually haven't faced elf note itself, but we did play one game with it, but it never obviously came up. But yeah, we did change the deck a little bit with that, but it's not too bad. But yeah. No lie, Magnet Warrior setting up crazy board is and deck surprisingly cheap. Yeah, it actually does do a lot of things. If you want to review cards, we have a Joey deck. Wait, a Joey deck? Say what now? Say what? Joey deck? Is that new cards or what? Dark Time Wizard. Oh, come on, bro. Kastira? You gotta be kidding me, right? You gotta be kidding me. Kastira spell? Oh, no, you're not gonna do anything. Yes, sir, it's Red Eye support. Okay. We can look at that. Definitely. Oof. Yeah, that's a good Ash, eh? That's a good Ash. Yeah, I think I'm gonna probably max C here. Ah, god damn it. Of course. You're gonna have Ash for it. Cashier have everything, clearly. Oh, okay, we'll definitely look at it. We'll definitely look at it during the stream. Definitely. I saw there was Unchained also. I think Unchained got their first cards revealed, so that should be interesting to watch. But yeah, let's see. I'm gonna ash that. Yeah, I'm gonna. So there's a lot of cards to look at, but specifically, you said there's Joey support. That's kind of interesting. Let's see if it's good enough. So is that from the news? Is that from the new set, or is it from something else now? So any of the Unchained look like alt arts? I mean, I figured. I mean, most of them look the same. You gotta see them after weekly. Yeah, I think we'll see it afterwards because I don't want to, get into too much of detail or that. So it's fine. I think we'll definitely look at it. Ooh, okay. Look at this now. Oh, okay. Kashtira Birth, huh? Kashtira Birth. Yeah, I think. Let us search MST so we can get Swen as a free normal summon. Definitely. Why is he activating that now? Bro, is this guy good? Like, why is he activating that card now? That is interesting. He's using the birth way too early. Yeah, let's just obviously go for this. Ooh, Kashtira preparations. Yeah, it's fine. Even if he deals with this, it's like totally fine. We still got a normal summon. Yeah, let's just get for another chant. Let's see if he has draw maybe or something. I'm not sure. Okay, that's fine. This is fine also. Unicorn. No. Looks like deja vu from this afternoon. Is it? We didn't face. Did we face Kashtira? Oh, but that time the guy had no. The guy had no plays. That was the difference. Because we had K9 stuff and then he scooped afterwards. So maybe that was. So maybe that was why. But this time around he actually has some plays, but he's just shotgunning everything, I guess. You can even get rid of Magnus. It's fine. Yeah, this is fine. I couldn't care less about Magnus. It's okay. We can still play the game. Can still play the game. He thinks banishing Magnus is gonna do something. Can literally still play the game. Okay, let's just clear his follow-up. Yeah, we just don't look at much, so it's fine. Let's just clear up the back row, because once he has no resources, then he can't do anything pretty much. So even with no Magnus, what can you do? Yeah, we're literally still good. I mean, as you can see now, look at that. Nope. Surprised he didn't get rid of Zeus, actually. Surprised he didn't get rid of Zeus. Okay, we're gonna need green here because we got Alphen in hand. Let's see, Grand Pulse. Could go for Grand Pulse, but I can also go for this too. So. But yeah, let's see what we get off the mills first. But yeah, he should be literally cooked because there's nothing that he can actually do. We're getting all the boys. All the boys are here. Now we could actually even OTK this guy, actually. To be fair, we can actually OTK him. Because remember, we still play the trap, so that can actually be a thing. And search for the layer, and then that should be game. Yeah, can definitely do that. Yeah. Yeah, we can definitely just do that. Let's just go like this. Yeah, so it doesn't even matter. Even if we didn't have Magnus, we basically have enough for lethal, pretty much. Yeah, this is lethal. This is lethal. Black A hasn't searched, no. Hasn't searched. Hasn't searched. As you can see, hasn't searched yet. Graveyard effect hasn't searched, so this should be lethal. We can literally negate anything. Doesn't really matter. It's literally game. And just to be extra spicy, we can also like let's just get the field spell set up. Let's just make another Xyz. So you see, we actually had Magnus here if you look at it in hindsight, because we actually have Magna. Do you banish Magna Slayer? No, you banish Magnus. Didn't banish my traps though. Didn't ban so remember, you didn't. No, you didn't banish my trap. What are you talking about, MTS? What are you talking about? He banished Magnus, not the trap card. So wow, so we can definitely go for max damage here. Because you see, we technically have a Magnus right here. If he didn't banish it, this would be Magnus right here on field. Because we have all the attributes and more than enough. So yeah, let's yeah, this is like 9.8, so this should be more than enough. Let's go battle. Let's go set the trap. And there we go. There is the ultimate stopper, Magnus Slayer sword. Let's click onto this guy. Cool. And this guy's cooked. He's got nothing. Let's get some piercing damage. Yeah, he's cooked. He's got literally nothing. He's literally cooked. He's done. Way more attacks. So you see, look at that. Oh, someone said, oh, look, Magnus is gone. Can't play the game. No, bro, it's not about that, bro. We can literally play without Magnus. We can literally play without it. So, despite having all that stuff, nice. Yeah, exactly. He forgets the player that I am, right? He literally forgets. Oh, are you facing the same guy? I mean, it is casual match, so it is possible. Definitely is possible. I think you're facing the same guy. Ooh, okay. Yeah. Let's draw for in case he has a draw. He might have Ash. I know he's definitely on Ash. But if he doesn't, he's pretty much done. Okay, yeah, he's cooked. Yeah, it's definitely him again. Yeah, we go first now. So, yeah, he even knows, like, bro, come on now. He knows now. He knows. He literally knows, bro. Come on. He literally knows. He's gonna get cooked. That's why. He literally knows. He literally knows. So it's a good thing to just move it up because damn. Yeah. That's it. I always told you guys this before. The deck is not always about Magnus, bro. There's literally so many cards in the deck that you can still play the game without it. Now he knows. He knows. Because remember, technically, I had Magnus that other duel as well, but obviously it was banished. But I technically had it on field. So he knows going first. If I make Magnus, he's pretty much done. He can't play the game. Oh, this hand is so bad. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we definitely need to draw 2 here. What time is the Meta Weekly? The Meta Weekly is actually right now, but I'm not in the round at the moment playing a game. So I'm waiting for... Oh, come on. No, no. Don't scoop now, guys. Come on. I mean, every deck is tier 0 if you win coin flip 3 times in a row. To be fair. To be fair. To be fair. But I mean, I look now. Come on. I want to at least... that's what I was saying earlier. Casual match is very, like, inconsistent, I would say. I mean, look at that. What's this guy playing? Oh, he's playing Elf Node. No, he's playing Elf Node. Come on. Let's look at let's look at this Cashier player. Look at this guy, bro. Retaliating Sea, Lava Golem. Nah, bro. This guy's full on cash. Full on cash. Elf Node be making Black Rose? Wait, is Black Rose in here? Yeah, they can actually make it. Because level 6 and level 1 is level 7. So that is yeah, these guys at everything. These guys at everything. No Metamorphosis. I think it is there. Let's have a look. No, he's not playing it. Look, I think Metamorphosis is just copium. I think let's just be honest with ourselves. It's like it's an unsearchable card, and it's only just what it only gets used like a few times. But yes, you're at basically full power again. Yeah, we're still waiting for our round to finish. Waiting for the round to finish. So we still have some time to like but yeah, it is currently on the way. But we're not in the first round, we're starting from the second round. So we're waiting for our winner of round 1. Bro, it's the same guy again. 3rd time's the charm. Really? Really now? This game is really matching me with this Castura player, clearly. 3rd time's the charm. Hey, the hand's pretty good. The hand is pretty good. Look at that. The hand is pretty good. He's cooked. Come on, guys. This guy is cooked. Look at this hand. There's literally no way we're not going to make a play. There's literally no way. Yeah, he's definitely cooked here. Unless he has draw, but even then that's fine because we have Zayton, so it's like all good. It's literally all good. Yeah, you can't do anything. Okay. Search MST. Ooh, shifter. Oh, okay. So this guy is just being sneaky with the shifter, eh? Oh, damn, that sucks. Okay, that actually does do something. Damn, bro, that does. Damn, bro, that is tough. But you would have literally cooked him, but of course, shifter. And I can't. Can I search double MST? Yeah, I think I can, but it's not gonna do anything though. Damn, that really sucks. I literally could have cooked this guy. Literally could have cooked this guy. But of course, he's just getting carried by the classic one-offs, right? The powerful ones, that is. Yeah. I guess we just draw it too, eh? Might as well. Ah, just Ash Blossom, seriously, bro. Yeah, no, I'm definitely gonna draw here. I'm definitely drawing. There's no way I'm gonna give him that. Let's see what he can do under, you know, shifter-like hands. Let's see. That's fine. Let's just see what we get. If we get a Canine card, that would be pretty nice. Hey, Ghost Mariner is actually not bad. Hey, that's actually not bad. Ghost Mariner is actually not bad. That actually is not bad. So you know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna make Bamboozling Gossip Shadow. And that should be that. Yeah, Ghost is actually pretty good because they special summon the Kashtira. We can obviously negate the effects for that turn, so it's actually not bad. Yeah. So we have also a Monster Negate. Okay, no Maxi, but we have Ghost Mariner. And we actually have decent follow-up, so it's not bad. It's not bad. Let's see what they have. Benria. Yeah, there we go. We just negate that. They have to pray they have a normal summon. Oh, god damn it, bro. Yeah, I'm definitely not. Oh no, why did I do that? I should have just not allowed that. No, I'm being an idiot now. I should have just waited for him to summon on field. I should have waited for him to summon on field. Oh, Kaiju. Hey, you know what? That's not bad. No, I should have waited. Because he can just normal the Cash Riser. I should have waited for him to summon the Rizard and then negate there. Okay, we got a Kaiju. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, I should have waited for him to activate the effect, and I can use the Gossip Shadow. Because you can just normal summon. Ooh. Scareclaw Cash. If we somehow survive this turn, we should be okay. But now you see, now he's gonna get the level 7. But it's fine. We have a Kaiju, so we're actually okay. I don't think he'll lethal this turn. Yeah, you see, he's kind of running low of resources actually. So I think we should be fine. Mustafa, welcome. Hecker Hands is cheap. Yeah, it's very cheap. 100% viable. It's like ridiculously cheap. Red layer talents and droplet. Nah, that's fine. Benria. Yeah, no, I think we're still fine. Ooh, okay. The question is, can you lethal this turn? No, we still good, guys. We still good. Nice. He doesn't have lethal. Ooh, okay. All right. Oh, Ghost Spell, really? Oh, this guy's just going to be toxic with the Tillman Kashtira. Banish top 3 cards of my deck, right? Oh, god damn it, bro. The Alpha Spike. No. This guy is just being carried by. He's just playing toxic strategy, bro. Don't mind this guy. It's fine. We got Kaiju. Let's just Let's just play the game, bro. Damn. Let's see what we can do here. See, damn it, the spike is gone. Yeah, I don't really have a play here, eh? This is looking a bit rough. Unless I go, yeah, I think this is how I'm gonna do it. Cause I'm playing around Fenrir's Banish, so I think this is how we're gonna do it. You could have Judgment. He could have. He could have. Wait, why didn't we Maxi though, Diamond, when he special summoned? Our Rise Art was in play. So we remember Maxi has to go to the grave, remember? So we couldn't use that. Remember, Rise Art, we can't use effects that have to go to the grave, so Maxi couldn't be activated. And also run the shift in the previous turn as well. Wait, he's not? He's not activating? Interesting. He's not activating. Interesting. He's not activating. Hey, well, should be fine regardless. What is he waiting for? Yeah, it's kind of irrelevant. Banishing red layer is irrelevant. I think we just make, if you make a Zeus, we're literally in a good position still because you won't have any resources again. So it's kind of like the same situation. Let's see. Do I send Green to draw? Nah, I think it's fine. That's okay. And we should be okay. I think we're gonna make the should be fine. It's just locking zones because he has nothing else to do. Oh, seriously, bro? Really? Is that what you're doing now? Ah, god damn it. Yeah, no, I think we'll just probably have to Zeus, guys, because clearly now he's not giving us a lot of options here. Because now he's gonna clear our monster. Now we have to like obviously use it now, so we're gonna summon. We haven't used. Oh, no, we have. We have used this already. Now we can go black. We can go black. Yeah, I think let's just go for the Zeus. What is big here? 27. Yeah, let's just go for that. Because that's the best we can do right now at this point. No, so he does have a Scarecrow Kashtira, that I know for a fact he has that. But I don't know what this back row card is. I have no idea. So let's just make a Zeus. We'll just crash into this. I mean, I could have killed the Kaiju, yes, but I mean, this is also still viable. So it's the same. let's make the Zeus. It's a bluff, yeah. Scarecrow Cash. Wipe the field, but remember he has Scarecrow Cash. He could still have. Okay, no, wait. Surprised you're allowed to stream it. Stream what? Aren't they scared you being coached or something? By what? No? So this is, we've been doing this for a long time. I mean, they're not gonna. This is not even a tournament. This is a casual match. Let's see. Do I wait for end phase now or not yet? No, this is casual match, bro. It's meta weekly, but we're not in the tournament yet. And yeah, they're not coaching me at all. Because it's not like everyone is streaming this thing. So I'm only streaming my games, and that's totally fine. There's no like inside information or anything. Should I do it now or later? Because I feel like I should wait. No, I'm not gonna wait. Let's just do it now. Let's just do it now. Unless that's imperm. Oh, cross out. Oh, okay, it was a bluff. It's a bluff. I mean, but again, his resources are low, so I think that's just, you know. Catch zero birth, yeah, he's trying to be. So you know what he's trying to do? He's trying to have a way to add back birth somehow. I could have done that too. Could have done that too. Oh, no way, bro. Casterithiosis, there's no way, dude. Okay, it's fine, but we do have Ghost Spell, so I'm not really complaining. We can't stop birth summoning. Oh, dude, imagine. That's like the best card they could have milled there, because they can use Scarecrow Clash to banish it. Yeah, exactly. They could have used that. Hey, we could actually Bell. We could Bell that right away. We could Bell or Maxi. I don't know what's the better player, because unless he has a way to special, we should be fine. All right? Because I really want to. If he has access to birth again, we can use Ghost Spell for that as well. Yeah, no, I think we're gonna Maxi, yo. I think we can Bell later. Oh, god damn it, bro. This guy has an Ash. Oh, of course, this guy has just everything, mate. This guy just has everything. Of course he does, dude. No, it's fine. We have birth, so we should be fine. Yeah, we can Bell the birth, because it can reborn from grave or banished. So we're actually still fine. Yeah, it's the same. Damn, bro, this guy just has everything, huh? This guy just has everything. Nah, so we're okay. We good. You can make Typhon, doesn't really matter. We can still make a Magnus under Typhon, doesn't really matter. Literally doesn't matter. Wait. It's not playing the new decks. There's no support that affects us right now, so it's only like benefiting other decks, not necessarily myself. So the deck doesn't need to be changed right now. Oh wait, what? It's lethal? Wait, how's that? Oh, from previous turn. Oh right, yes. I'm wondering like what? Oh, dude, this guy had an Ash, bro. That's so annoying. Ah, it's fine. Doesn't matter. It's fine. It doesn't matter. This guy just had clearly everything, but it's fine. We had 2 wins against him, so I'm not really. Yeah, I'm just trying to think now. This guy literally had the perfect counters clearly for everything. I mean, man, your hard open shifter had all that stuff. So if we didn't have shifter, would have been fine. Why did you need to draw? Should have yelled it. What, McFarlane? What do you mean? Why did I need to draw? Well, anyway, I was under shifter regardless, so it doesn't matter what I did there. It's the same. It's the same. Okay, no, it's fine. Let's just continue on. We're still waiting for our round to finish. Still waiting for that to finish. Yeah, he had shifter. He had shifter. In that recent game, he had shifter. So that kind of messed our plays up. Definitely, 100%. Oh. Like Exhibit A. Definitely drawing 2 here. Bro, full loss. Bro, why do these guys always open stuff? I don't understand. They always open stuff against me, bro. I don't understand that. They always have something. Oh, gosh, bro. So bad. I guess you go for Kane. No, wait, hold on. Wait. We have to think now. Because there's 2 normal summons conflicting. I think we have to try and maybe... Yeah, we're definitely taking this challenge, but now it's just now whether this guy has other stuff. I think I'm gonna... I think I'm going to try and get access to a level 1. Yeah. I think let's just do that. I'm basically in meta weekly, but I don't want to enter. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. This guy's joling me, thinking it's trying to be funny here. Let's see. It's gonna work out for him. Okay. The thing is, I don't want to go into rank because then if we have to leave, then at least we can leave the casual match. If that makes sense. Let's have a look at their hand and see what's happening here. Archmage Canine. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's fine. Let's see if we can make a Magnus, then we'll kind of like... Let's see what we can do here. He technically is doesn't have like a brick, but yeah. Yeah, obviously I'm not getting any benefit, but the thing is I'm just stalling time because we're currently in the tournament right now and I'm waiting for my round to finish, or the opponent's round to finish. So I currently have nothing to like, I don't want to go into rank to affect my record even more. But that's why I'm just going into rank just to warm up. Yeah, he's cooked. Look at that. Scoop it up, bro. He literally bricked. Yeah, he definitely regretted rolling. He should have just allowed forward to resolve, but then again, it is fine. Yeah. So yeah, it's not, unfortunately, there's no other mode I can do. So right now it's just okay. While we're waiting for the tournament to chill, then we just warm up, then we go from there. And I don't want to go into rank right now at the moment. So I hope you understand that. But there's not other than team battles, which that also is just a dead mode. This is only viable mode that we can do right now. And obviously I don't want to go into solo mode. I mean, no one wants to do that. That is also there. Oh, okay. Hands have been interesting. The question is, do we get these same hands in Meta Weekly? No, we never get these type of hands. And each player on Imperm. You need to join Meta Weekly. What do I have to do? So you have basically two options. I think you have to. In case if you get trolled, it's like kind of whatever. Yeah, so you have to subscribe to DK's Twitch channel. That's one option. So like just a monthly subscription using a Prime sub or whatever. Or you can pay, I think, like $3 or something like that if you don't want to do that. That's also an option. If you don't want to subscribe to him, let's say, but that's also there. That's pretty much the two options that you have. Or you join as a YouTube membership. That's another way to do that as well. So there's a few ways to join. I think it's forced release. Bro, I swear they are bots and plat rank, dude. It's like terrible right now. It's literally terrible. Either that or they're the worst duelist deck builders on the planet. Yeah, that you see that is also what you see on the lower ranks. People are definitely exploring there, I can say that. Definitely exploring that. Yeah, let's just look at the hand and see what they're on. Yeah, if you have Prime, that's literally like most people have that, so that definitely does the job. And obviously, you are obviously paying for your Amazon Prime subscription, but you get a free sub every month, so that can also work too. Okay, let's see what you're playing today. What the hell is this? Oh, it's huh? What? What is this? What is this deck, bro? Photon Sanctuary, okay, but then what? Fires of Doomsday. Okay. Very interesting hand. This guy had Ash the whole time. Didn't decide to use it. Okay. He's just spamming tokens, I guess. I don't know. Maybe he's playing Photon, I'm not sure. But we can definitely deal with that. The second hand's worth making though. Exo I hate, and Elf Note too popular. Well, guess what? All of them are okay. Obviously, X Resistor before the support was already kind of like already kind of expensive, more or less. But there's a secret pack for it, so there shouldn't be any reason for you to not build X Resistor if you have most of the cards already. But yeah, Heka Hands, I think it's actually it's super cheap. Like there's only like I think 5 URs you need, and everything else is SR and below, which is actually what you want. So you can pretty much build it, but obviously I think people are probably going to build it as a Chimera Heka Hands, or as a Mina, or Chimera as a Mina Fiendsmith. So it just depends what other cards you have as well. You can pretty much build anything that you want with the Heka Hands cards. Bonfire can search Rico. Yeah, is it no Rico is a fiend. Rico is a fiend. No, I think Rico's a fiend, guys. Rico is a fiend. Because Red Nova was summoning it normally. Oh, Ghost Mariner, that's actually pretty good. What's this guy playing, dude? I have no idea what this guy's on, bro. What? What is this guy on, dude? He just set some back row and that's it. Yeah, let's just win this, guys. I mean, this might be the last match before we go into our round, so let's just see. This guy's just spamming tokens? Okay. Alright. Let's just put this up as well. Now we're just learning our combos here at this point, so it's totally fine. This guy's gonna be very disappointed, eh? Very, very disappointed. Nah, literally just turned off his toggle, bro. That's just kind of irrelevant for. Let's see. Never knew there was another Canaan Xyz that we still must get. Yeah, that one is kind of like a very situational card, but it definitely it does impact some things a little bit. Definitely. What are we getting here? Honestly, let's just try and push for lethal, yeah. Okay, wait, never mind. These guys are done. Damn, bro, these guys are done. Okay, so I have to go into my game now. Let's scoop it up now. Yeah, we have to go into our game. So I would have cooked this guy, definitely no problem. And yeah, you got the win, bro. Cool. Let's go to the meta weekly now. Let's go. Without Magnus, it's hard to win against new packs, Mohammed, bro. Trust in the process. You'll be surprised what you can do without Magnus, eh? Let's see. Let's see. Let's just see. Because I may have to maybe join his room instead of my own. Just checking what's happening with the opponent now. Okay. Let's just wait for. Keep your hand hidden. Yeah, that's the strategy for best of 3, I guess. Don't reveal your good stuff. I mean, if you know you're definitively gonna lose, rather wait for the next thing. Yeah, we're starting our matchup now. Yeah, we're starting our matchup now. So why surrender? Can't you use Quan Sword? I can, but you see, I'm playing a tournament right now, so I just said, okay, it's fine. Let's just go towards the next thing. Yeah, so it's fine. We knew we were gonna sacrifice something, so we should be fine. Okay, we are in it, boys. Let's do it. Wish us luck. Let's hope we get good hands. Yeah, I know Rick's here as well. Top tier duelists. I know for a fact how good they are. So we'll see. Okay, we're going first. That's a good sign. Let's see. We've obviously faced top players ourselves before, so nothing new. But let's see how it goes. Yeah. The sand is not the best, but it can definitely do something. But it's not going to be like super amazing. All right, no immediate interruption. Oh, this guy, no, bro. We just needed something different. Because, I mean, this guy has no disruptions. Honestly speaking, he's got literally nothing. Damn, bro. This guy literally has... Oh. What's this? Okay, we're gonna go gossip. Normal Jokul or normal Elara? What is the better play? Yeah, the hand's not super amazing. If he had Noroi, it would have been actually better. Alright. No, I don't think my opponent streams. I don't think so. Imperm? Oh, okay. It's fine. The question is, what is he playing? Ah, Kill Tune. Okay. Oh, he does have Ash. Oh, no, bro. That's bad. Damn, he's got Ash already. Okay, wait. Let me try and bet out something, because this guy has stuff. Would you use the Ash? Yeah, you will. Oh, okay. And the Imperm kind of changes things a lot. Ooh, triple tactics. Oh boy, that is huge right there. So the question is, does he have a play though? Because he revealed Ash Blossom to normal summon Rotary, so does he have something? That's quite interesting. He's not drawing 2, so he's looking at the opponent's hand. So does he have a play though? Because as for the field spell, we can kind of deal with it. Yeah. Oh, of course. Dude, this guy is correct hand, bro. What? Imperm Ash? Duelist Genesis going into overtake? Bro, this guy's got combo, dude. No shot, dude. Damn, son. This guy's got the perfect hand. The perfect hand. Oh, that's actually insane, though. Yep. Yeah, bro. If Imperm wasn't there, it would have been literally fine. Dude, that's so unfortunate. But yeah, this guy had like literally the perfect hand, literally. The perfect hand. Guys, please don't stream snipe, guys. Please don't do that. If there's one thing I would ask you guys is to not do that. Just out of respect of my opponents. Oh, look at that. Look at that, bro. Oh, that's annoying. Yeah, he just had the hand, guys. That's basically it. He just had the hand. Nothing more you can say about that. I mean, you open Imperm, you open Duelist Genesis, you open Talents. Yeah. I mean, we're still in the game, but I mean, honestly, our top deck is going to be a small world, so I don't think it's going to make a difference. You can make RS. Oh no, I can make back-to-back, actually, what am I saying? This is game. This is game. This is game. Yeah. This is literally double attack lethal. Yeah, it's game. Just double attack. Okay, not bad, but remember he did have a custom man, so we're not gonna blame anything on that. So it's fine, it's okay. It's just that we didn't draw well, which is okay. It's fine. We'll just go first again. But like I said, we get hands in other formats, but when it comes to meta weeklies for some reason, our hands are always awkward. So it's fine. Let's just see what happens. Yeah, let's see. No, we can win, but it depends how you draw. That's the question. So it's not like we can't win. We can. It's just that it depends what they have and what we draw as well. But let's just see. Okay. This is better. Question, does he have hand traps? Okay, no. Alright. I think he has imperm. This guy has imperm. He's good at toggling. Well, remember, if there's no master on field, you obviously can't use imperm, so I guess that makes sense. It wouldn't necessarily be toggling. Because if there's no master on field, there's no actual target. Let's see. We'll just play our game as if nothing. If he can toggle off all he likes. Actually, let's see what your hand is. You see? Look at that. Look at that, bro. It's a ghost ogre. Look at that, bro. It's literally a ghost ogre. So now we've seen the hand now. So it's all good. So even if he ghost ogres this, it doesn't really matter. We're still good. He's still good. Yeah, no, I think we're fine. Because the ghost ogre will do nothing in the match now. Though you'll probably try and stop the field spell, but you can see from his hand, it's not like the most amazing hand, but it's still fine. It's still fine. Yeah. And we also have Ripper to stop it anyway, so it's like literally GG anyway. It's fine. We literally covered. Yeah, I think we're fine. He's probably waiting for the field spell, but I mean we have literally Ripper there. Ripper's gonna stop Ghost Ogre, so it doesn't actually matter what he actually holds it for. We basically have the play. And we have multiple ways to interact with him, so I think we should be okay. I mean, they can't use Kill to Synchro. They have the field spell, which is nice for them. But yeah, maybe, I don't know. But we'll see. Yeah, you'll probably just hold it for something, or you use it for some. But you can't, yeah, I don't know what you will do it for, but it's fine. We'll just play our game. We're literally fine. This hand is actually, the hand he has actually not that great. Even if he has Synchro Overtake. It's not the best hand in the world, to be fair. And we also have like other stuff too, so let's see what he does. Let's just make our best end board and then take it from there. Did he leave? Yeah, I was gonna say, now doesn't matter what he picks, we're still gonna be making our play, so it doesn't really matter. No, because usually people think, oh, whatever monster you summon actually matters what the end board is. No, it's the same end board. It doesn't matter what the end board is, it's the same. He's gonna draw the kaiju. Killtoon do not play kaijus. I can 100% guarantee in a best of one they don't play kaijus. because it doesn't add to their combo whatsoever. It's rather, okay, you're giving a card to your opponent, but not even for them. So yeah, I don't think it actually benefits them by any means necessary. This isn't the best of one though. Yeah, but there's no side deck. So if you get, so remember, there's no side deck. So it's still technically like you're playing best of one, but it's like we're playing 3 games, best of 3, but there's no side deck. So even if you wanted to run Kaijus, there's no side deck. Whatever you submit, that's what it is. So, and obviously you're not going to be expecting, you know, for example, Super Quantum in the meta. So he's not going to, oh, I must play a Kaiju because of that. No, it won't give him any benefit. Nothing wrong with him playing it though, of course, but I think that's just, you know, my analysis there. Playing Fool but not Kaiju is hypocritical. Why so? Why you say that? Are you losing Gate? Yeah, we're keeping Illusion Gate, of course. Because they also kind of suck to Illusion Gate. No, Carmel is not generic, Mustafa. Carmel is not generic. It's mainly for Exorcist still. And rightfully so. Rightfully so. So Killtune Synchro is dead. Duelist Genesis is dead. Synchro Overtake is live. And yeah, and that should be that. I think whatever his other draw is, it should be good. But let's see. Okay, Overtake. We can bell that. Because Synchro Overtake says you can summon a monster from a hand or grave. So that should be, I think we should be covered then if he doesn't have any other things. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. He knows it. There's 3 cards that literally have to search. He can't search, and then that's his only play. So fine. Let's go. Game 3. They get to go first, though. It's fine. Yeah, no, I was good anyway. Because even if I made him let him allow all the stuff to make his monster, I just spin everything back and it's fine. And also I have Force Release to also pop the field spell, all those things, so it's fine. Let him. It's all good, bro. We've played Killtune in the past. We know if we go first with the Magnus, they literally struggle. Unless they have like super gas, but we can just deal with it, so it's fine. Ooh, Nibiru and Lupus and a Kaiju. Okay, now we're talking here. Now we're talking. Let's see if he. But now he'll obviously know the Nibiru's there. He'll know the Kaiju's there. Let's just see what happens. Let's see. Let us see how he plays it. Everything remix, yeah. And remember, he knows Nibiru's there. So if he tries to commit, I'll just nib, obviously. So we'll see how it plays out. So now you see my hand be like, oh snap, damn. Can I play around Nib though? Let's see if he's smart enough to play around Nib. But let's see what import is gonna make. At least we got some sort of interaction at least now. Yeah, so you've seen the hand. Yeah, type in end phase, yeah. I do note if I do use Lupus, I can't Nibiru. So there's always that clash of, okay, if I Nibiru, I can't make Typhon. Because it won't be the highest attack on the field. It will be Nibiru and not Lupus. I remember that mistake I made a while back. So I have to make a choice. First Nib, second Lupus. It's the same thing. I still can't make a Typhon. Because remember, it says you have to. Typhon says you have to exceed someone with the highest attack on the field, on your field, that is. So Nibiru will be higher than Lupus, so I can't exceed into Typhon. If I Nib first and then Lupus later, it is there. So that's how the ruling works. Because it says you can exceed someone using one monster with the highest attack you control, and it will be Nibiru, not Lupus. So I can't go into Typhon with Lupus. Here's the remix. Oh, wow. Those are two pretty good cards. Those are really good cards to get. What will you do with that? Top of the deck? Are you kidding me? What? Really, though? Yeah, I think here I can make Typhon here. Yeah, I can make Typhon here. He's not going to Nib now, so not really make a sense for Nib, but... But let's see what he does with it. You can still deal with the Lupus before then. Yeah, this is fine. Okay. Oh, okay, now... We're not out of it completely, but we are in a good spot. At least we have Typhon on field, will kind of slow him down a little bit. And we also have, you know, MSTs popping back row and everything, so we should be fine, I think. Oof, yeah, this is gonna be good. So we're gonna definitely force out that back row. Yeah, if you tribute Rubings, that's still fine. That's still fine. As long as we are forcing out the interaction, that's okay. Because remember, this is untargetable anyway, so what can you do to get rid of that? Oh, Ghost Spell. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Okay. Alright, let's just add again. Mother, this guy, look at... Dude, look at this guy, bro. Bell and Ash. Wow, that's crazy, man. Ah, okay. That's tough, yeah. Whatever he summons, we just Kaiju, right? Whatever he summons, we just Kaiju. And then we have Zayton, we OTK, and then hopefully it should be okay. Or make a Magnus, then we can do something. I don't know. Damn, bro. Bell and Ash. Bell and Ash. Can you believe it? Bell and Ash. Kaiju is bad because 7 and 3 is a 10 with quick play. Well, we can just Kaiju clip. I mean... Yeah, you see, so that's the thing. So he's got mix and clip. So he can special clip and then synchro with Rico and mix. Dude, can summon a tuner synchro. And then what does the kill tune synchro do? Does it allow them to do a regular synchro summon? Let me have a look. Yeah, summon a tuner synchro. So yeah, I don't think. If we're playing now cards right, I think. But does he have kill tune synchro? I think he does. Oh, let's see what happens. You can't. You can go into a tuner synchro. No, I think I'm gonna Zeus and then I'm gonna make a play. No, I'm gonna force out the clip. Yeah, I'll make Zeus. I'm gonna make Zeus. Make Zeus. Because he has to force out the back row and then that should be something. Bring the kaiju back. The thing is, it's fine. And remember, I will lose out on making the Zeus effect anyway. So I wouldn't have enough materials to make a Zeus anyway. So it's like fine. Let's see what he does with it. Oh wow, look at that. He had Imperm anyway. Look at that. This guy had Imperm. This guy had Imperm regardless. So you see, even if I did want to attempt to take the kaiju back, he had the Imperm. Okay. That is, yeah, it's kind of unfortunate there. Okay, well, you see, he's kind of getting a bit of luck there. I mean, Bell, Ash, but I mean, imagine that our hand was pretty cracked though. Like we could have literally dealt with that field no problem. Okay, this is still good. I mean, we haven't committed to our normal summon yet, so we still kind of in a interesting spot here. But now you see, he's gonna make a RS now or a track maker, and the Biru is still alive if he wants to be committing the field. Random face down card, okay. Yeah, he's just getting helped by hand traps, bro. Like super hand traps. I mean, Ghost Bell and Ash, that was kind of rough. Because we basically had two MSTs and he just stopped it both. So yeah, it's kind of it is what it is. So it's fine. Can we activate? You see, we can't even activate Zeus to equip a card. Can't even do that. Damn. What did he add? Guillotine Synchro. Let's see what you can do, guys. Oh, this guy's got Call by the Grave. Dude, non-engine. Are you kidding me, bro? I lost because of non-engine. You gotta be kidding me, bro. You gotta be kidding me. That's all I lost to. I literally lost to non-engine, mate. Ash, Bell, Imperm, and Call by the Grave. That is 4 non-engine cards I lost to. 4. I literally had this guy. I literally had him. But he had like the stupid non-engine to back it up. Ah, that's crazy, bro. That's insane. And he went first, by the way, and he had so much non-engine. That's insane. That's 4 stuff. 2 of them was from Bell and Ash. Zeus get Imperm, and then Zayton now gets called by. That's rough, bro. That is super rough. And again, what did I say earlier? The meta decks will have always gas or pushes. Look at that. That's just kind of crazy though. 4 non-engine cards. He was literally going to be outplayed. Literally outplayed. I think he's going to make Zalin to protect Nib. Yeah. I'm saying he literally got a custom hand, bro. Like that hand that I had was enough to break the board. Because if I killed the back row, would have been fine. Yeah, now he can go for game now because he has Kill Tune Synchro in battle phase, and yeah, this should be game. Yeah. There's no ways about that. This guy literally had custom hands back-to-back games. Insane. Game 1 and 3. Unbelievable, bro. Yeah, this is game. And someone will say, oh, but could you have played better? I couldn't have. There's no other player could have done that. I literally had the hand to break that board, but he just had the perfect non-engine, bro. Yeah, and that's, again, look at that. I didn't even lose to Kill Tune. I lost to non-engine cards. Because if that was not in play, would have at least, you know, made something at least. But no. Custom hands, bro. Literally custom hands. But still, GG to them, though. I mean, obviously, it seems like they know what they're doing. But, I mean, I think he also knows it. That's super unlucky, though. That's literally just something that you can't really explain. I mean, 4 non-engine cards for the going first player on top of their board. Yeah, you can't do much there. You literally can't do anything, bro. There's no logic in the world to explain that. There's literally no way. Because that just proves like how broken going first is. I mean, look at that. The guy even played around Nib, but he had all those cards in his back pocket. Ah, bro, that's so tough, bro. That's like super tough. Because literally, you see, I had literally 2 MSTs, could have dealt with that, clear the board, and then that's it. At least if the Zayton resolved, I would have been a little bit more comfortable, but yeah. He just had the right cards. And you see, that's what I'm saying. Like, for some reason, the opponent gets these god tier hands for some reason. And even in the first game as well, my hand was literally not as good as well, but for them, they had a perfect hand too. I don't know, guys. Because you can say, oh, I lost to Kill Tune, we can't keep up. No, we can keep up with Kill Tune, but if we draw the right combination of cards, that is what it is. So we did draw the right combination of cards, but they also had the same too. You starting to see my logic now, SOS? Why I'm saying the shuffle is literally garbage, because I'm literally just getting screwed over by not drawing the correct cards at the right time. Because that literally just proves that right there. So that's why I always keep preaching on, okay, the shuffle is literally like so inconsistent and it just doesn't make sense. But now if I go into a ranked game, you'll see all of a sudden now the hands are great and all of that. Nah, it's not. But it's fine. I mean, shout outs to them though. It seems like they know what they're doing, so that's fine. But I think they also know that, hey, they were kind of lucky there with the non-engine. But we at least got a game off them, so it's not like it was a clean slate. So I'm happy with that. Because we technically could have won that game. Let's be honest with ourselves. We could have had a chance to in that game if 2 of the non-engine was not there. We could have at least dealt with that. But yeah, that's the benefit of Kill Tune. You play all these nice non-engine cards and they also act as extenders as well. So it's like, yeah. But anyway, I think we had some cards to look at. Let's look at those cards. So it's fine. We go again next week. It's fine. Why do you expect to draw the right cards at the right time? Kill Toon's actually the best deck, and it doesn't have any bad cards except for the trap that isn't played. Well, the fact that they can play as many non-engine as most decks in the game, that already in itself is like a super advantage. But yeah. Are you expecting your power to keep up? Well, I've been getting success with it, so if anything, my success proves itself. So you might say it's a power deck, but my power deck is being successful. But obviously we can try and make excuses for a meta deck having all the nice non-engine, because I can also if I could also afford to have all the non-engine in the world, I'll also have a better chance in the games. But my deck is not the same as Kill2. So you can at least say, okay, the fact that my 60 card deck is kind of, you know, playing in this meta even from last month, it's basically most of the games I'm losing to is because they're opening non-engine. Because again, they can afford non-engine. So I'm not saying I'm expecting every time the right cards, but I mean, you can see how is it that the turn one player gets that kind of like end board plus interruptions, and yet I have it, but then now they obviously have more than mine. That doesn't make sense because I didn't lose to the Kill Toon board. So my deck can definitely keep up. So that I can assure you, it can definitely keep up. So you can obviously, your opinion is your opinion, but my success proves itself. So that there's nothing more to say about that. But I just think that some decks are just beneficial. Same thing with Yummy, right? Yummy was so good because, oh, we can play all this non-engine because one card, everything plays by itself. Not every deck can have that luxury. So that's why they meta for a reason. Just saying. But we can agree to disagree. But I think that's just, you know, we have to look at the facts. That's all we're looking at. We're just assessing the facts, and that's it. I'm not saying my deck is super top tier or whatever. I've never said that. There's no way I've said that my deck is top tier, but I know my methodology, my mindset, in how I design the decks and all that stuff. There's definitely some logic to it. It's not like it's some random idea that's just, oh, we're throwing in stuff because we feel like it. No, there's a reason behind it. And that's the way I'm making it kind of viable in the meta right now. Otherwise, I wouldn't be playing it in the first place. So you have to give me at least that credit. Can you guys see the site? Yeah, we can see. Oh, okay, there it is. Oh, Summon Skull as well. Okay, there's quite a few cards here. Okay, let's look at I think Unchained first, and then we'll go from to bottom. Not the ads. Which ads now? Are you getting ads on YouTube? What's happening? What's happening, SOS? You're saying you're getting ads. Which ads now? Oh, on the website. Yeah, it's just, you know, it's kind of the user ad blocker. So that's the thing. I'm not accessing the browser using the normal browser, because our normal browser has an ad blocker, but I'm using it through the OBS app. So I'm accessing it through there. So it obviously doesn't take into account ad blockers and those things, but it's fine. Doesn't really affect anything. So I haven't been able to play Elf Notes yet because I didn't get all of the new cards. To be fair though, I also didn't get all the new cards, so we're all in the same boat. Okay, so we have new cards announced for Unchained, and this is part of the set that's coming out with Toons and Witchcrafter in Revolution Booster. And let's see. Now, obviously, similar to the 5 cards that we were revealed for Toons and Witchcrafters, and then the later 2 cards came out, I think we're going to get the same with Unchained. So let's look at the first card. It is, no, what is this one? Yeah. It is Unchained Ogre Shara. So is this like so we have Aruha. Let's actually look at this in context. If you look at Unchained right now, so we have Aruha, we have the Rakia, right? We have these 2. Then we have the Sarama, which is there, and then we obviously have the dogs, as they call it, the Shyama and the Shavara. So now these are the baby versions of these cards. I don't know, but okay, that's where we at. And then what else do we have at the moment? Yeah, we have obviously the Unchained Abominable Unchained Soul, and then the Unchained Soul of Disaster. So yeah, okay, let's see how the support actually boosts the deck. So this is a level 4 Fire Fiend, okay, 1500 to 2000 defense, so it's not that bad. Now you can only use the first, second effect of this card's name once per turn each. During the main phase, quick effect, can discard this card, special summon a fiend monster from your hand, then destroy a card you control. So is this turn 0? Okay, you can discard obviously, and then summon any of the other fiend monsters that like either the Aruha, the Sarama, or the Rakia that can go into a play because you can destroy the card. Okay, that's decent, but yeah, it's not. It actually can help dodge Imperm, similar to Shavara can help dodge Imperm. If this card's in the field, is destroyed by battle or card effect by a card other than itself, while this card's in your grave, you can either special summon this card but place it on the bottom of the deck when it leaves the field, or add it to your hand. Okay, it recur itself, so there's a bit of grind game there, but I think this is decent. But is this a 3-of? Let's be honest with ourselves. Is this a 3-of? Because already I'm not too sure what the ratios are looking at right now, but I think, you know, is this gonna be a 3-of in Unchained? I think we have to see what the other cards are, then we can see if, pending the other 2 cards we don't know of, then that is going to be there. But let's see, let's have a look. It's a water monster, so it's obviously Shyama's counterpart, I guess. Unchained Ogre Shima. All right, Water Fiend, 2000. Okay, pretty nice artwork. First and second effect of this card name as per turn. If this card's normal summoned, you can special summon level 4 or lower Unchained from your deck. Okay, so that's a 1-card Soul of Rage, so it plays under Fua pretty nicely. Then destroy a card you control. Okay, also you cannot summon for the rest of the turn except fiend monsters. I mean, it's actually pretty much like tour guide of the underworld basically, but it's specifically for Unchained. So I think this is actually really good because it actually gives the deck an actual normal summon. So it's not bad. Not bad. If this card in the field is destroyed by battle or a card effect or an effect of a card other than itself, you can summon an Unchained monster from your hand or deck. So you see, it floats again. So it's not too bad. So it summons initially from deck, and then if it's destroyed by another card, it summons another Unchained from hand or deck again. So that's pretty strong. That is really strong. But now the question is, does it replace obviously Tour Guide in the deck? I don't know. But on the face value, it looks like this is a 3-of because it kind of gives the deck kind of a 1-card combo technically. But I think it looks good. It gives you 2 bodies, and obviously But now obviously you have to destroy a card, so that's kind of like the downside. So even the card you summon, you have to destroy it, but then you get another body on field, so you still get the 2 bodies. So it does technically can play under Fua because you only give the opponent 2 draws, and then you can make a Soul of Rage at least. So it's not too bad, because I think the biggest issue with Unchained is that it does summon a lot, and it doesn't really play well into like, Fua and Maxi, of course. But if this can definitely play now under Fua, kind of, in a way. But yeah, that's not bad. I think that's a good card. Okay, this is the evolution of Yama. Unchained Emma Lord Yama. Yeah, it's basically the evolution of Soul Lord of Yama. This is a Link 4. Big boy, okay. 2 monsters, or at least 2 monsters, including an Unchained Soul monster. So it means that you have to use it with the Rage or Anguish. Yeah, you have to use one of these to make it. You can only use the first and second name of this card's name once per turn each. During your end phase, you can target 2 fiend monsters in your grave that were destroyed and sent there during this turn. Special summon them, but you cannot summon while you control either of those face-up monsters except fiends. Well, I mean, if you can get somehow access to Soul of Rage or Anguish, and you can obviously destroy them, then you just revive them back with this. That's actually quite strong, though. In practicality, it's actually quite strong. It's quite strong. It actually is quite strong. Yeah, it's pretty easy to get monsters that were destroyed and sent there that turn. I think it's pretty easy. But it's during the end phase, though. Only your end phase, so not like continuously end phase looping. But it's actually pretty good, because it gives you kind of like, a setup and all that. So it's not bad. If this card on the field will be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can destroy a face-up card on either field instead. Oh, so it's basically giving itself protection, but it's actually a disruption technically. Because if you try and kill this card, you just kill the card that you're trying to deal with, and it's fine. All right, that's actually not bad. So, I mean, it has some practical use, but okay. Unchained Soul Rage Abominator. Yeah, this is definitely Soul of Rage retrain, and I think the Anguish is also probably the retrain of that, but okay. Yeah, it's either field, so it's actually very strong, that effect. So it's a level 3 Dark Fiend. Okay, 2 monsters, including a Fiend monster, so it's pretty much generic. Because I think the logic is you probably would use Soul of Rage to go into this. But why would you do that? Because you can go into Little Knight instead. But okay, let's see. But then again, the gimmick is, of course, of Unchained, they also want to pop their own monster. So I guess it kind of makes sense why they would want to put a clause on this card, per se, to kind of make your own things. Because, and think about the card that you set up is obviously the monsters you reborn from the grave. So it kind of gives you that extra push to kind of, set up your play. So it's not bad. Okay, so this one says, if your opponent special summons a monster face up, you can target one of them, destroy one fiend monster you control, and if you do, negate the targeted monster's effect until the end of this turn. So the problem is, if it's a quick effect, it's not really that good. So it has to be a card that is like a spell speed 1. Because obviously it's if, so it's on a new chain. So if the monster gets summoned, it has to be a quick effect so it can basically dodge it. But if it's not a quick effect, you can actually negate it straight away. So that's actually fine. At the cost of destroying a fiend monster you control, which you can actually technically destroy itself, but that's okay. And then when a monster effect is activated on the field and you control a Link 4 or higher Unchained monster. So that kind of makes sense because you will have this card on the field, which is a Link 4. And then you can banish this card from your grave, destroy the monster that activated that effect. So it's actually a pretty decent graveyard effect, actually. Alright. So it's not like negating the Bureau or anything like that, but I mean, it's still kind of decent. And obviously it's a win. And also, it's not necessarily the opponent's monster. It's when a monster effect activated from either player on either field, you can destroy that monster. So you can technically destroy your own card. So it's quite interesting, but okay. Not bad. And then Unchained Syncretism. Okay. Wait, is that Dominus Spiral? Wait a second, hold on. Dominus Spiral. Is that Dominus Spiral? Yeah, that is. You can see that's Dominus Spiral there. Wow. Dominus Spiral, what is going on? Oh my goodness. Okay, that's kind of funny. Normal trap card, you can only use the first, second effect of this card name once per turn each. Target 2 face-up monster on the field. Oh, say what now? Target 2 face-up monster on the field, including an Unchained Soul Link monster. Immediately after this effect resolves, Link summon a Fiend monster using only those 2 monsters. Wow, that's actually not... That's pretty much Unchained Soul of Rage. But now it's a disruption. Wow. Okay. That's actually quite interesting. And if this set card is destroyed by a card effect, you can summon an Unchained monster from deck. So that this is standard from all the spells and traps that they have. But that's actually a pretty good effect though. And obviously remember, the Shavara can set a Unchained trap from your deck. So it's actually not bad. Yeah, when you send to the grave, you can set an Unchained spell or trap deck from deck. So it's actually a interruption. Not too bad at all. And obviously, you can use any Unchained Soul monster. So you can even use Lord of Yama if you want to. And then link it off. Not gonna lie, because there's basically 3 targets for this. It's obviously the Ang Witch and the Soul of Rage. But so the Soul of Rage is good for your opponent's turn. But this one is usually, it's like a spell speed 1. So it's not on your opponent's turn. But there actually might be some practical sense now. And even Yama as well. Quite interesting. Because remember, the new Link monster sets up that play actually. Because if you have a way to destroy your Unchained Soul Link monsters, you can revive them with the Emma Lord Yama. And if you have the trap card, then it basically becomes a double interrupt, which is actually not that bad. So I can definitely see the game plan of Unchained become a bit more scary. Definitely. Yeah, definitely there's a very practical use of that. So it's actually really nice that they gave that effect in the trap card as well. So it's not only Soul of Rage now that you can actually interrupt your opponent. It's also this trap card. Oh, is this an overframe? What is this? Unchained Abomination. You know what? That is super clean. I like that overframe. That's actually really nice. Wait. Huh? Wait, what? Translation update? What do you mean translation update? Wait, what was the... Wait, did it say the effect of an Unchained card? Wait, hold on. What? Am I reading this right? If a card in the field is destroyed by battle, or the effect of a card other than Unchained... Wait, was that the original text? Oh, so the initial translation was the effect of an Unchained card. No, that wouldn't make sense because it would be kind of not ideal. So you want it to be destroyed by any means. So, because if it said by the effect of an Unchained card, then it's like really bad because you can't like quick effect pop something, or because you know there's other cards that you can use to destroy your own card. So I think definitely it would have been bad if it said by the effect of an Unchained card, but at least it's a effect of a card other than the card that you mentioned, so it's not too bad. Okay, but look, this is really good. And remember, we still have the final 2 cards that are going to be announced, so we don't know what those cards will be, but this is looking pretty good. So yeah, I think definitely the best card from what I've read, I think, is this one, because this is probably the new 3 of. This one might be a 3 of or 2 of, I'm not sure. But let's just say worst case is a 3-off. I don't know, but it's not really turn 0. I mean, yes, it can, because turn 0 is you pop one of the lower ones. You can summon a Unchained Soul, which can destroy a card on the field. This one can also. Oh wait, this is also an Unchained Soul monster. Oh, there's another target for this. Oh, makes sense. Okay. Now it's making sense. Now it's making sense. How will you pop the low level one? Which level one though? Where's the level one? Low level one. We're gonna look at the Joey cards. No, I haven't looked at the Joey cards yet. I have not looked at it. We're gonna look at it just now. No. Okay. Yeah, but I think Unchained's in a good spot. I think it's definitely gonna make the deck a lot more interesting. And remember, mind you, Unchained was very good in the TCG, and it was actually dominating. Was very, very good, and people were quite skillful with Unchained. So I think that definitely rewarded the pilot to understand how the deck is. But it's definitely good for Unchained because it's kind of respectable, and yeah, nice for them. So that's Unchained. Let's look at the Red Eyes, and then after that we'll look at Summon Skull. So Beyond the Brave has revealed its first few cards, and it is Dark Time Wizard, which is the theme of Joey. So you notice they are kind of going back in time in a way. They're kind of resetting, like, kind of the game, I guess, because if you look at Chaos Origins, it basically was Duelist Kingdom effectively, because Black Magician of Chaos, Black Luster Soldier, Celtic Guardian, Summon Skull, these are iconic cards from Duelist Kingdom, right? It wasn't much so Dark Magician. It was more so those cards that were iconic from Duelist Kingdom. But now it seems like Konami is now just going back to the roots and now just taking cards from that era, or rather a celebration of different eras, and then just making retrains of cards. So I'm happy that Joey at least got some sort of support. But now let's see what it actually is based on. And let's see if the cards actually make sense. Because remember, with the Yugi cards, the Chaos cards, there were cards that actually Yugi used, and they just got retrains and they made it into one cohesive deck through Ritual of Light and Darkness. But let's see what these cards are. There's 10 new cards, and as you can see, there's the cover set. Beyond the Brave. It makes sense. Beyond the Brave, I mean, we all know Joey or Jonucci, depending on where you're watching it from. Yeah, this is basically it makes sense because Joey over time became a better duelist, always taking chances, taking risks, gambling, and yeah, this whole play style was just like on edge. So, and he ended up becoming a very good player over time. So I think it makes sense. Beyond the Brave. So, and it's actually a pretty cool cover set. So yeah, I like how they're putting characters back on the covers, because remember back in the day they used to put Kaiba, Yugi, all that as a cover cards, but now they stopped doing that recently, but now they're going back to it. So let's see what the new cards do. So it is we have Swift Panther Warrior. So we all know what Panther Warrior is. This was used against Marek in Battle City. So I can see from the artwork, it looks like this is now taking Battle City cards and giving it a retrain. But yeah, but okay. I think this is a good sign that they so Chaos Origins was about Duelist Kingdom. So now they're taking Battle City and just take Joey's cards that were used in Battle City and retraining them. So let's see what it's all about. It's 2000, 1600, similar to the OG Panther Warrior. We can confirm that. Let's just have a look. So let's just see what the old effect is and what the new effect is. So there's Panther Warrior. Exactly the same stats, but look, they just retrained the card. So let's see what this card does. So during the main phase quick effect, you can tribute one other monster from your hand or field. That is super broken. Tribute a monster from your hand or field. Say what now? Mitsurugi, hello? I'm just joking. Active one of the effects. Special summon one monster that mentions Dark Time Wizard from your hand or deck. Dude, that's broken. Dude, that is broken. You just tribute a monster from your hand, dead card, summon it like a Fuwa loss. Just get rid of a Fuwa loss, summon from hand or deck. Perfect. This is crazy good. That is literally custom, bro. What? And then you can send one spell or trap that mentions Dark Time Wizard from your deck to the graveyard. Okay, we have to see what the spell and traps are. And then cannot declare attacks unless a monster was tributed this turn, or monsters. So, I mean, this is pretty broken though. This is pretty broken. This is a definite 3-off because also it is a. It is okay. So it's a, okay. I don't know if it's a 3-off because obviously it has to be on the field because you can't tribute from itself from the hand. But this is the fact that it's a quick effect. It can dodge imperm. Technically, you can have it on field, do other combos, and then if you want to dodge something, just tribute it quickly and then go. But it's okay. It's not bad, but the effects are pretty good. And then you can just tribute any other monster you want. It can literally be a dead card. Perfect. So this is a good card. Okay, Alligator Swords Dragon Knight. Again, a card that was used by Joey in Battle City, so it makes sense. Level 5 Wind Dragon. Level 5 Wind Dragon. Okay. You can only use the first and second cards effects once per turn each. If this card is in your hand, you can reveal one other card in your hand that mentions Dark Time Wizard. Summon this card. Okay. Makes sense, right? Makes sense. That this is fine. No problem. If this card is normal or special, you can add up to 2 spell and traps with different names from each other that mention Dark Time Wizard from your deck to your hand. Then discard a card. Dude, what? That is custom. Searching 2 cards? That's broken. Reveal another card, summon itself. And if you don't even use a special summon effect on normal summon, you can search 2 cards. That is pretty broken. This is good. But let's see how good the spell and traps are, and then we'll see. Oh my goodness, Jinzo. No way, bro. Jinzo. Another retrain of Jinzo. Okay, let's see how broken this is. Jinzo Energy Shocker. So you'll notice a lot of these cards, he actually won them from different opponents. So this was from the psychic guy, Esperoba or whatever. So you got Jinzo from him. Let's see. Level 7 Dark Machine. 24 1500. You can only use this card's name second effect once per turn. This card's name becomes Jinzo while on the field or grave. Okay, that actually could be relevant for. Let's see what happens. If this card is normal or special summon, you can destroy all traps your opponent controls. Dude, this is crazy because you can summon this because it mentions. Okay, let's read the rest of the effect. I kind of just jumped the gun there. If this card is set, reveal it. Wow. Then this card gains 300 attack for each card destroyed this way. Then your opponent cannot activate trap cards or effects while you have another monster on your field or grave that mentions Dark Time Wizard. What? What did I just read, bro? Say what? Cannot activate trap cards. That shuts down Odeon. Do you know how crazy that is? That literally shuts down Odeon. They cannot activate any trap cards. Disgusting. Literally. And you know what's funny? This can be summoned off Panther Warrior because going second, summon a monster that mentions Dark Time Wizard from your hand or deck. Dude, that is super broken going second. Holy moly, bro. And they can't even activate. So even if so when you go second, they can't even respond to your trap card, which is broken. Damn, bro, this is actually kind of disgusting. Okay, I think Panther Warrior is becoming a lot better now. Holy moly. Okay, yeah, this is just broken. I mean, Jinzo is one thing, right? Okay, no. Jinzo is one thing, but it was always very difficult to kind of like summon And this is pretty much like the most broken Jinzo I've seen. And the fact it can be summoned easily off Panther Warrior, going second, this is like custom. Literally custom. It's pretty much the same effect as Jinzo, effectively. You just cannot activate anything. Or even the effects. And having a monster on field or grave, that is super easy. Damn, bro. This is a very good card. Holy moly, yeah, this is nice. I like this. And it makes Panther Warrior like super broken. I think yeah, Panther Warrior is looking like a 3-of, eh? This is looking like definitely a 3-of. Because this is giving you access to so many things. But yeah, I'm happy for Jinzo getting a crazy retrain. That's nice. Alright, that's good. Let's go. Oh no. Did they really retrain this? Legendary Fisherman? No. Fisherman Legend of the Sea. Yeah, bro. This is obviously the duel from Mako Tsunami, bro. That's like such callback reference. I like it. Level 4 Water Warrior. Okay. Alright. You can only use the card's name first, second effect once per turn each. If your opponent activates a monster effect on the field, or when their monster declares an attack and Umi, or a card that mentions Dark Time Wizard other than this card is on the field, you can summon this card from your hand. Okay. So it has to have Umi or a card that mentions Dark Time Wizard. So it's not really like you can splash it in any water deck pretty much. But this is still decent. If this card is special summon, you can target one monster your opponent controls, destroy it. Also, return this card to the hand, or from the return this card on the field to the hand during the end phase of this turn. Dude, that is literally a reference to how, you know, Mako was using the Umi to kind of like, you know, sneak attack, sea stealth attack, you know, attack comeback is like literally a callback reference. So this is actually really cool. And ironically, this card is mentioning Umi. So let's look at this Umi. Right? Let's just look at this. Persona. Add a level 7 or lower water monster or that mentions specifically lists Umi in its text. So this literally is also Umi support. Can you believe it? So indirectly, it's actually Umi support. Damn. All right. So it's actually two archetypes it's supporting, because it mentions Umi in its card text, and also it's part of the Dark Time Wizard deck, which is great. And on summon effect, it's really nice because remember, it's either when they activate a monster effect on the field, or when a monster declares an attack. So in the battle phase or during the main phase, any phase, this is live, and it returns back during the end phase. So every turn, it's looping itself. Dude, this is great. This is great. This is literally great. Like, this is a very good card, because it's basically an interruption. It's pretty much a hand trap also for this deck. Damn, bro, this is the fact that you can search this with Persona in a Umi deck. You can actually play this in Umi. Just saying, you can play this in Umi. Damn, that's actually pretty good. So I like this. Nice. Okay. Big Boy Red Eyes Black Dragon Exceed. Oh, this is a lovely artwork. I like it. Level 9 Dark Dragon Fusion Effect Monster. 3,400, 3,000. This is a big boy. Okay, so it's Red Eyes Black Dragon. Plus one monster that mentions Dark Time Wizard. Okay, so it's not like super easy to summon. But let's read. Must first be either fusion summoned, okay, or special summon from your extra deck by tributing a face-up monster on either field. Huh? What? Okay. During a turn, a monster was destroyed by the effect of Dark Time Wizard. Huh. Dark Time Wizard. Okay, we haven't seen what Dark Time Wizard is yet, but I'm pretty sure it's the retrain of Time Wizard, because this is again a callback to the anime reference when Joey faced Yugi in Duelist in no, okay, this is actually from from Duelist Kingdom, not necessarily Battle City, but okay. You can only special summon Red Eyes Black Dragon Exceed once per turn this way, no matter which way you choose. Okay, whatever. If this card is special summon, you can special summon one level 8 or lower monster from your hand or grave. Say what? What? Unaffected by your opponent's activated monster and spell effects. That's actually pretty broken. So Liga doesn't do anything to this card, which is nice. Okay. But yeah. I think let's look for Dark Time Wizard. But so far I'm liking this archetype. I'm liking it. Ooh, overframe. Beautiful. Look at that. Lovely. That's a lovely overframe. Okay, Dark Time Wizard. Okay, there we go. So it's not a monster, it's a quick play spell. Activate one of these effects, but you can only use each of the effects of this card's name once per turn. So there's 2 effects. So this might be like a 3 of. Let's see. Add 1 card that mentions Dark Time Wizard from your deck to your hand. Also, add 1 Dark Time Wizard from your graveyard to your hand during the end phase. Huh? Say what now? Bro, you can literally loop this card. It can loop itself during the end phase of this turn. So you're literally consistently getting follow-up. Yeah, this is a 3 of 100%. Like what? So if let's say you have another one engraved, right? And let's say you can discard it for something. And then you can obviously recur it. And you can get it back in the end phase, because literally this is Dark Time Wizard. So you add a card that mentions that card, and then also add a Dark Time Wizard from your graveyard to your hand during the end phase. That is super broken, dude. Wow. So this is the first effect you can use, or toss a coin and call it. If you call it right, destroy as many monsters your opponent controls as possible, and if you do, inflict damage to your opponent equal to half those monsters' total original attack. If you call it wrong, destroy all monsters you control. You know what? That's actually fine, because you are basically giving access to this card quite easily, is it not? Because it says you can tribute a face-up monster on either field. During a turn, a monster was destroyed by the effect of Dark Time Wizard. So even if that monster was destroyed, you just summon another body, or your opponent has another body on the field, you can tribute it anyway. Oh my gosh, bro. What? Holy moly, that is custom, bro. No, I'm just saying, like, so the reason I'm saying it doesn't matter, because whether you destroy your own monsters or you destroy your opponent's monsters, you can obviously clear their field, right? Then you will obviously use your own monster to tribute to summon Black Dragon Exceed. Or alternatively, if you lose the coin flip, you destroy your own monsters, it doesn't matter, because you take control of your monster anyway, of your opponent. So it's the same thing. So that's what I'm saying. It's like it's broken, because it doesn't really matter what you call, you still get to summon the Black Dragon Exceed. That is that's kind of broken, guys, and this is definitely 100% a 3 of. Okay, I think this is spicy. Okay, let's see. Graceful Skull Dice. Okay, this is again reference to Skull Dice, the one that was ripping let's see, Skull Dice. No. Yeah, you see Skull Dice, roll a 6-sided die, all monsters your opponent controls loses attack defense equal to the number rolled times 100. But that definitely is there. Yeah. This is broken. Literally broken. Yeah. Let's see. Roll a 6-sided die twice and apply the effects in sequence for the rest of the turn. Monsters you control that mention Dark Time Wizard will gain attack and defense equal to the total times 200. Oh, okay. Yeah, this can so this effectively can beat like a dancer now. Nice. Okay. Monsters your opponent controls lose attack equal to that total. If your opponent normal or special summons a monster while this card's in your grave, you can banish this card, target one of those monsters, roll a 6-sided die twice. If the total is 6 or more, destroy that monster. That is just a beautiful, man. That is good. That is really good. I'll get to your comments, guys, in a moment. Don't worry. I'm just reviewing the cards first, and then I'll get to your comments later. So I do see you guys are commenting on YouTube and Twitch. I do see it. Just post your questions. I'll look at it afterwards. So, but yeah, these cards are pretty good. So no stress. I do see it, but I'm just looking at the cards first, and then I'll get to your comments. But I do see what you guys are saying. I'm just reviewing the cards first, and then I'll get to you guys. Okay, that's actually really good. Sleeping Scapegoat. No. Did they retrain Scapegoat? Damn, bro. Okay. Okay. I see. Alright, quick play spell. Spell summon up to 4 Scapegoat tokens. Earth Beast level 1 attack 0 defense and defense, right? Then if your opponent controls a what? If your opponent controls a monster, you can special summon Swift Panther Warrior from your deck. Also, for the rest of the turn, these tokens cannot be attributed for a tribute summon. Also, you cannot special summon from the extra deck except fusion monsters. If a card you control that will be mentioning Dark Time Wizard will be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can destroy one of your token. Oh my gosh, bro. Say what? Dude, this is custom. If a Dark Time Wizard card would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can destroy one of your tokens summoned this way instead. Huh? And it's not like thing you have to banish or whatever. It's just an effect that happens, which is kind of insane though. And you get to summon Swift Panther Warrior? Dude, and what does Swift Panther Warrior do? It literally turns on your whole engine going second. Are you kidding me, bro? Like, tribute a monster on the hand or field, summon, like, dude. Dude, this is broken. Damn, bro. So turn 1, you can summon this guy, because this guy can add 2 spell or traps that mention Dark Time Wizard. Going second, you are summoning Jinzo. And then you're not going to really summon this card because this card will be in your hand. Bro, this is custom, dude. What? Like, the whole deck just makes sense. The whole deck makes sense. That I literally figured out how this deck works. It literally just makes sense. Oh my goodness, this is so broken, dude. You know how broken this is going second? This is super broken, dude. Holy moly. This is broken. Okay, we're not done. Foolish Grave Robber. Of course, Grave Robber. That is, of course, a reference to Grave Robber, of course. Send 1 card that mentions Dark Time Wizard from your deck to the grave except itself. Then you can special summon 1 monster from either what? From either grave to your field? Huh? What? Are you kidding me? You just steal any monster from either graveyard. What? Okay. This is an interruption, technically. And then you can banish this card from your grave, set one of these cards to your field. A spell trap that mentions Dark Time Wizard except itself. A spell trap in your opponent's graveyard. Dude, that is literally a callback to the original card. Holy moly, dude. This deck is crazy. We are no longer gambling anymore. We're actually doing proper things now. Damn, dude, that is insane. Wow. That's actually pretty cool. Yeah. This is a very good card. Okay, I like it. Reversal box? Wait, reversal box. Wait. What is that reference to? Reversal. No, not reversal of fate. It's something. Is it reversal quiz? I think it's reversal quiz. Is that the retrain of this? I'm not too sure. No, it's not. I think it's something else. I'm not sure. Continuous trap card. Okay, once per turn during the standby phase, roll a 6-sided die and then place counters on this card equal to the result, max 6. Once per battle if your monster attacks during damage calculation, or if a monster effect is activated on your opponent's field, you can remove one counter from this card, then target one of those monsters, toss a coin and call it. Oh, I know what this is. This is what's that card? Wow, there's that card that has the same effect where if there's a attack declared or monster effect, it is you flip a coin. If you call it right, you negate it. If you lose, yeah, I think I know what that is. I think it's something fairy box or something. Something, yeah, fairy box. There we go, fairy box. Yeah, I'm like, I remember this card from somewhere. I'm like, yeah, the effect is not making sense. Okay, fairy box. Okay, fairy box. So if you call it right, you can special summon one monster that mentions Dark Time Wizard from your deck. Oh my god, dude, this is just custom again. And if you do, until the end of this turn, change the targeted monster's attack to 0. Also, its effects are negated. Oh my gosh, bro, this is just more ways to access your monsters, bro. And the thing is, remember, guys, you can actually summon this card now. Actually, like, dude, this makes sense. You can actually summon this, and then on summon, you pop a monster, destroy it, and then, oh, dude, this deck is crazy, man. Like, what, dude? Yugi's deck and Joey's retrains are just crazy, bro. Like, what even is this, dude? This is literally like, they're literally custom cards. Like, and the thing is, the plays are making sense in this deck. Like, wow, absolutely amazing, bro. It is literally amazing. Fire Formation Tenki, what a card. Now you have a new 1-card combo because you can add a level 4 lower Beast Warrior, and guess what? You can search Panther Warrior, bro. Konami knows what they're doing, bro. They know what they're doing. They know what they are doing. Holy moly, dude. This is like, it's literally what the title of the cover says, Beyond the Brave. Like, this is actually broken ass support. I'm not gonna lie. Yes, it is, it's a callback to, you know, cards that were used by Joey during Battle City arc. That's fine. I mean, look, to be fair though, Joey has obviously gotten retrains, or not retrains, but he's gotten archetypes from, you know, his deck, of course, because I think that's what we've seen now with the trend over the years. They've obviously expanded different archetypes coming from one person's like deck in a way. Like you saw now Magnet Warriors, Chimera, Shining Sarcophagus, obviously Dark Magician, of course, that's from Yugi. And then now Joey obviously had Flame Swordsman. He obviously now has this, like, obviously Red Eyes, but technically Red Eyes wasn't really a card he was using. So, you know, it kind of makes sense why they don't just make Red Eyes support, like, because let's be honest, even though it was Joey's card, it technically wasn't his originally. It was, I think it was Rex Raptor or something like that. But obviously Red Eyes Black Dragon is obviously more affiliated with Joey, but actually it was more prevalent with the GX guy. I think Alexis Rhodes' brother, I believe, Atticus or whatever. He was properly using a Red Eyes deck. So it's more like, it's the same thing, but it makes sense why they didn't just make, okay, look, we're focusing on Red Eyes Black Dragon and that's it. But then again, like, it kind of, it literally follows the theme, right? Like I said, Beyond the Brave. I mean, obviously this is now him evolving as a duelist over time, because remember in Duelist Kingdom, he obviously made some sacrifices and whatever, but I think in Battle City is where he actually, you know, evolved as a duelist over time, and you end up getting 3rd place or 4th place. Yeah, 4th place. So it's not that bad. And look, obviously Battle City was obviously different rules. Obviously, if you lose, you get your best prize card. So this is it's kind of a representation of, you know, relying on his deck and not necessarily like, you know, because this card he definitely played himself. This was a card he played himself. This card he won from Esperoba. This card he won obviously from Mako Tsunami, but they obviously are symbolic because obviously it also shows, like, you know, again, him being a better him improving as a duelist over time. So it's just kind of a callback to that also, like, so it's not like, okay, he's just having all these cards and he's like broken or whatever and that's it. But yeah, and obviously Red Eyes, he got it also in Battle City. He didn't okay, no, actually got it in Duelist Kingdom, to be fair. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of nice that they're kind of calling back to that. But I think it's really good, and especially all these other cards, you know, Time Wizard especially, it's calling back to when, you know, he used Time Wizard effect, and obviously he was playing you know, the Baby Dragon and other cards, and obviously I think got to Thousand Dragon, and then obviously Yugi made Dark Sage or whatever. So I think maybe this card is kind of a callback to that. This Red Eyes Black Dragon Exceed, maybe it's a callback to that. But yeah, it's a really broken card. Yeah, so that's it. I think they didn't really necessarily take the classic cards from the Duelist Kingdom. I think they just took the Battle City, because remember, we all knew in Battle City how Joey evolved as a duelist, because obviously from that point we knew he was good. So I think it just shows, okay, look, like, you beyond the brave, it kind of makes sense, you know. So I get it. But of course, people might not necessarily agree with it. Maybe they could have retrained better cards, but this is a good start. And definitely they're going to be getting a second wave of support, so don't think it's going to be the end. Maybe they'll bring in those other classic cards as well. Similar to the, you know, the Chaos Origin stuff, they might even get support also in Beyond the Brave, because for the Literal Light and Darkness. So I don't think it's going to be the end, but these cards are basically retrains of all the cards he used. Most of them were in Battle City. So I think it like Pyrogy is saying, it is a bit poetic. So all these cards are literally great, but yeah. But I like the artwork of Tenki. That looks kind of insane though. But yeah, now you see, looking at the deck ratios, I mean, damn. This is obviously now a new 3 of. This is probably a 1 of. This is probably a 1 of. This might be a 102, maybe a 1 of. This might be a 1 of as well. This is a 3 of, 100%. Because you can just recycle the card, and obviously you can add a card that mentions Dark Time Wizard, so you can literally search these cards naturally. So you need to play multiple copies of these. And yeah, this is probably going to be a 2 of, maybe. But this is basically good because this card sets up your Exceed naturally. So whether you lose the coin flip or not, ironically enough, you still get to summon this card, either using your own monster or using your opponent, depending on what the coin flip is. This card, Fisherman Legend of the Sea, I like it because it also supports Umi. So I'm glad they thought about that reference, because you can actually play this in Umi as well. Because here's the crazy thing, right? If you look at is it Sea Stealth? Let me see. Oh no, let me just put Umi here. Umi. Where is that card? Yeah, this card, Sea Stealth 2. At the start of the battle phase, you can summon a monster that specifically lets Umi in his text. So I actually like that this supports Umi as well. So good job on Konami for that, because at least now you have a card you can actually play. Though it's not considered it would have been cool if it said this card is always treated as Legendary Fisherman. Then you can obviously use the effect of that. But I kind of understand why. But it's still a good reference to call back. Okay, it is based on Uni. But Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That is that's actually there. Would the fisherman be Mermo support? Nah, not really. Because remember, this card has to be specifically summoned by the effect of if you have Umi or a card that mentions Dark Time Wizard. Of course, there are other ways to summon this card naturally by other means, but yeah, it's a level 4, but I think it's just better in the Umi deck because, of course, it does synergize nicely with Umi. And yeah, it's not bad. And then this effect, obviously, Jinzo, bro, what? Custom. Like, bro, trap decks, trap cards, Draco Tail and Shambles, who cares? Okay, Kill 2 doesn't play really spells or traps, but this is broken. It literally is. It actually even stops my trap cards as well, ironically enough. So, yeah, kind of busted. And then yeah, this card also just searches two spell and traps. Literally custom. But yeah, Panther Warrior. Whew, yeah, this is a damn. Yeah, this is definitely looking like a very spicy deck. I mean, look, like I said, there's a lot of archetypes that come from, you know, Joey, of course, Flame Swordman, Metamorph. This now, you know, Time Wizard, Gamble type of thing. Yeah, it's not obviously Red Eyes, but look, it's okay, right? It's not ideal, but it's still cool. It's poetic. There's some meaning to it. There is some meaning to it because yeah, it's kind of a tribute to how he evolved as a duelist. And even if it wasn't with like the most broken cards out there, he managed to come out of situations that you know, people wouldn't have thought he would have actually done well. And hell, this guy even faced a full-headed Wind Dragon of Ra, Immortal Phoenix God mode. This guy could have literally beat Marek had he had just been alive for just declaring one attack. But of course, he was too exhausted. But damn, that just shows how courageous he is. Thus, you know, I mean, cool. No one asked for it, but it's fine. It's fine. We there's a lot of things that we never asked for, but Konami dropped it anyway. Speaking of which, let's look at Summon Skull while we at it, because they announced Summon Skull support. And again, this is again going back to another iconic card from Yugi again. So you see, they keep going back to these, you know, old school cards. As you can see, nice overframe though for Summon Skull. This is very iconic. I don't know about you, but when I saw this card first time, I'm like, damn, what the hell is this card? This is a scary card. But there we go. The king of all fiends before Fiendsmith came about. But yeah, this is the fiend. But this card has got so many retrains. Like Summon Skull has like so many different versions. I think it's got a ritual monster. It's got a fusion monster, Xyz monster, a synchro monster. It's kind of just crazy. But let's look at the new cards and see what new stuff they also gave. So Archfiend's Origin, again, same Summon Skull stats. You can only use the first, second, and third effect of this card once per turn each. If this card's in your hand, you contribute one other Archfiend monster from your hand or field. Special summon this card. Okay, Archfiend. Okay, that's good. If this card is normal or special, you can special summon one level 6 Fiend monster with 2500 attack from your hand, deck, or grave. That's pretty good. When your opponent activates a monster effect, white control Summon Skull. So notice it says Summon Skull, the OG. Right? You can negate the activation if you do destroy that monster. So it kind of makes sense because you can summon it from the field, but this card is cracked though. It literally can summon it for free, so literally fine. This is actually good. Makurai, the Lightning Strike. This is a reference to his effect. Quick play spell. This always treated as an Archfiend card, so even Summon Skull itself, it is always treated as a Archfiend card. So that's fine. You can target one Archfiend monster you control, it gains 600. Then you can destroy all monsters your opponent controls whose with lower attack than that monster's attack. Yeah, it's pretty much a reference to what happened in the anime. This is literally a callback reference to what happened in the anime. You can see from even the artwork. I think that was Weevil, I believe. Yeah, this is the great moth or petit moth, whatever. During your main phase, you can banish a card from grave and target one level 6 fiend monster with 2500 or 2500 attack in your grave. Add it to your hand. Yeah, it's just more ways to access Summon Skull. It's good. It's good. Stage of Destiny. You can only activate one card with this card's name per turn. You can activate this card the turn it was set by revealing one normal monster in your hand. Yeah, so you see, the gimmick is pretty much all around Summon Skull. That is pretty much what they're trying to get you at. Special summon up to 5 normal monsters from your hand and or grave in attack position. You cannot special summon from next year for the rest of the turn after this card resolves. No, why did they do that? Oh my goodness. So it's pretty much normal monster support, not necessarily Summon Skull or whatever, so it's actually fine. Okay, cool. It's like Law of the Normal type effect, but it's pretty broken though. You can activate it right away, and that's it. Wait, that's all? Wait, that's it? Okay, so no one cares about these then, because Stage of Destiny is kind of not really searchable. So it's only these 2 cards. Okay, let's look at Summon Skull quickly. Summon Skull. Let's look at it. Summon Skull. Look how many support cards it's gotten. It's gotten a well, a fusion with Red Eyes, which is also an Archfiend card. You obviously got the Xyz monster, which is Archfiend's Ascent. You also got the Ritual monster, Archfiend's Awakening. And this card's name becomes Summon Skull on the field. So actually, this card actually becomes broken, because as long as you have a Summon Skull, these cards become Summon Skull, I believe. Yeah, the Synchro monster becomes Summon Skull. The Xyz monster becomes Summon Skull. The Archfiend Awakening becomes Summon Skull. So actually, it's not that bad. Not that bad. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Even the fusion as well also becomes Summon Skull. So there's multiple ways of getting access to the name Summon Skull. So actually, pretty decent. And then obviously the overframe, and then these are obviously alternative arts. Damn, this is kind of broken though. Look at these alternative arts of Summon Skull. And then yeah, the OG one. Okay, it's actually pretty cool. So all of them have the Summon Skull effect, so it's fine. Right? Okay. I mean, it's not bad. Okay, what floodgates are you talking about? What are you talking about now? What are you saying, Bacon? Wait, what floodgate are you talking about? The other extra deck monsters mentioned Summon Skull. Okay. This is bred to Floodgate. Okay. Okay. You don't remember the name, but you saw it in that website. What's the name of the floodgate though? What is it? Because I was looking at the cards. I wasn't necessarily focusing on what was there, but you need to look at Archfiend. Okay, these are all the Archfiend cards. Oh, wait a second. Oh, meta to Archfiend. Okay, can add 2 Archfiend cards. Okay, can go Advanced Ritual Art, Dumb Summon Skull. Yeah, actually you can. So Archfiend Awakening can be summoned that way. Yeah, You can dump that. Yeah. Okay. Wait. Let me just double check. Do we have those ritual cards yet? Archfiend Emperor, we don't have these ritual cards yet, right? No, we don't. Oh, wait a second, we don't have it. Oh, yeah, we're still gonna get the Archfiend support, right? Yeah, I think that okay. Yeah, so I think we shouldn't sleep on Summon Skull, eh? Even though it's kind of like, you know, a bit niche because there's all these mechanics or whatever, but I think it's good that you can see they're trying to make Summon Skull kind of like a focus point, like its own thing, but it's kind of cool though. And all these cards float actually. Because of an opponent's card, you can just summon a Summon Skull. So yeah, I think it's like naturally fine. And damn, there's a lot of Archfiends, eh? Let's talk about that though. All right. Yeah, it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be pretty good. I found the name. Okay, let's look at the targets for this. Hold on. Because it says level 6. Level 6, right? Let's look at the targets for Archfiend's Origin. Level 6. Fiend, right? 2500. Okay. Minimum attack. Oh, wait. Minimum attack. Wait, why can't I write this? 25. Min 25. Why can't I write this? Okay, I think I have to write it here in the actual text here. Why can't I write this? Oh, man. Main attack. Dude, why can't I? Dude, why can't I search this? These photos are so weird, bro. No, because remember, I want to write minimum attack. Minimum. Nah, the thing is that I think the browser's messed up because I want to summon a monster with exactly 2500 attack. Ugh. Okay, let's just look at it. I think the site's just messed up. Or the browser I'm using is not really... Ah, damn it, bro. Why is it doing this now? Exact attack, and then it should ask for what is the... Okay. I think the site's just messed up. Okay, let me just do this now. We can sort it by attack. There's only way to do it now. We sort it by attack. So we go from highest to lowest. Let's see, 2500. Oh. Because it doesn't show up here. Okay, do I say 2500 here? Okay, but that's obviously in the effect, but... Is it level 6? No, it's not. Oh, level 6. Okay, let's narrow it down. Level 6. So this is ranking the highest level 6 fiend monsters in the game. And obviously we can say main deck. Let's see what the targets are. Brain Golem. Okay, you can summon that. Oh, look at this. The effect of face-up life monsters are negated. Rip yummy. Okay. Infernal. Okay, that's not a target. 25. Okay, Libromancer. Okay, you can't really summon that. Okay, Archfiend. Yeah, so Brain Golem. Summon Skull. Ah, End of Anubis. Oh, okay, that's kind of broken. Whoa. Whoa, okay. That might be scary though. That might be scary. Holy, okay. Yeah, End of Anubis. Archfiend Advent. Oh, there's also another retrain Shining Sarcophagus. I forgot. Another retrain of Shaman Skull. So there's that also, but this is not Summon Skull though. Archfiend Commander. Red Eyes Archfiend of Lightning. There's a lot of good targets for this. Obviously, Skull Archfiend of Chaos from the Ritual of Light and Darkness. Not Toon Summon Skull. Skull Archfiend of Lightning. Yeah, that's it. That's it. There's nothing. There's no real There's no not a lot of targets for it, but yeah, okay. There we go. So that is that. Okay. Then that's all the new pack announcements. All right. Yeah, I think the website is just what the browser I'm using is kind of bugged, so oh well. That's fine. We are back. Okay. I mean, those are pretty good cards. Not gonna lie, all of them we reviewed today. Actually, I really like the concept of the Dark Time Wizard. But yeah, that definitely is good. Okay, let's see. Now let's catch up with those things. Okay, so who had a question? I think let me just go back a bit, because you guys are also chatting amongst yourselves, which is okay. Let's have a look. Would this win Worlds if it was released in 2016? Honestly, it'll be ahead of its time, eh? If we had to release the Dark Time Wizard stuff back then, because I think Blue Eyes won the World Championship back then. So I don't know. Damn. Okay, there's a whole lot of. Okay, let's have a look. I'm just catching up with chat to see if I didn't miss anything. Yeah, we can. Yeah, so that red dragon, red eyes Exceed dragon can definitely out towers. So especially with that graceful skull dice, can definitely boost attack. And there we go. Yeah, I think everybody's catched up. Yeah, I think I'm caught up now. Okay. Yeah, if you guys had questions, just put it in again. It's fine. Yeah, the browsers, no, so like I said, I'm not using the standard browser like, Chrome or Firefox or whatever. I'm using OBS's browser platform. So it doesn't really interact with other things outside. So it's okay. We were able to look at the targets for that, but okay. So if you guys have any questions in the chat that I missed, just drop it in again. I'll look at it. Because obviously now we are not looking at cards anymore. We're doing dual room. Dual room? If you could give a custom archetype. Wait, what? Oh, you want me to review a custom archetype? Wait. Are you saying you put something in the Discord? Is that what you're saying? Because I don't really look at Discord that much when I'm streaming, so if you did send something there, I will have a look. But if you didn't send it on Discord, then I don't know. The box is different. Which box? Yeah, I changed the. Oh, so okay, so Bacon, you were not. I don't know if you were. Yeah, I don't think you were there. I think you came like quite late. But yeah, we bought the Elf Note bundle, and the Elf Note bundle came with a lot of accessories. So it was, I think, 2 wallpapers, which I'm actually going to change right now. Actually, let me just change it right now. Yeah, okay, you did see it. Yeah, so I'm saying that's why the the thing has changed. Yeah, wallpapers. We got. Yeah, now we can change it. And yeah, there we go. So it will change on rotation. Let me give you this. Let me just hold on one moment, guys. Let me just do this quickly. I'm gonna stack up some gems and get that bundle. I'll get eventually. Low-key, I might just keep buying the Kill Tune pack. If you don't, ooh, what the hell is that? Okay, well, they're all girls singing, so it's fine. I mean, they're all called Elf Note. I'm skipping this one, not my game style. That's fine. I like different arts. I like arts, so. And the reason why I like Elf Note is because of this girl here on the left, Tenya. So. Okay, let's see if the ranked experience is still good or not. Because damn, we ranked down twice today, and well, we ranked up, ranked down, ranked up again, ranked back down. So, hasn't been too good. The new pet doesn't really have anything I need. I do like Dragunity stuff though. Yeah, it's not. I mean, at least you know, you can. If you want to build Heka hands, you can kind of just craft the stuff, but it's not like super expensive also. If you have Chimera cards. But yeah, I think people are kind of just waiting for the next stuff. Oh, and by the way, I think we'll talk about it after this, but I think they definitely pretty much just gave away the next pack. Based on what they did with the secret pack updates, they removed some cards, so that they definitely gonna make a new secret pack or something with the new stuff. So it's definitely branded Dark Lord, Tribe Brigade, you know, all that Albaz lore, and then we'll see how many new cards that will be. But we'll definitely look at it after this. Okay, yeah, we can still play the game. This is good. This is good. Now you see, this is a hand we're talking about, not garbage like before. Full loss. Do I care about Fua? No. Oh, okay. There we go. Okay, let now that we're talking about now what the. Now I'm saying, like, when I mean I don't care, like, it's like, oh, okay, might as well negate it, so it's fine. No, so let's look at the updates that they did. So again, let's go back to the site, because I think the site will just make it easier for us to look at exactly what exact cards did they remove, so we can see what we can anticipate what the next cards are going to be. Just confirm if you guys can see the website again. So let's go. So you see, there was, yeah, upcoming and new secret pack updates. So obviously the new stuff, of course, they added the new support for Dragunity in Dragon Knight Gorge. It's fine. Sisters of Light secret pack, no problem. They added the Assault Sonic Warrior to Synchro Mode change. That's fine. They obviously took out all the ban cards. Fine. Now look at this. Echo Chamber Nation. Look at all these cards. These are all Tri-Brigade cards, right? And Springing cards, right? They removed it from Echo Chamber Nation. And currently, what is an Echo Chamber Nation? Let's just have a look at this, right? It's currently Dogmatica and Tri-Brigade. So now they're keeping Dogmatica in, and they're removing all the Tri-Brigade and Spring-Ins cards. So that's giving you a sign, okay, the Tri-Brigade support's coming in. So let's go back to this. So that's the first sign. And then looking at the Alba Abyss, you see, to be removed. What did they remove from Alba Abyss? They removed kind of not so much pseudo branded, but I mean, this is technically branded support. This is Dogmatica. This is branded. This is branded. This is branded. So let's see what Alba Abyss was all about. So why did they remove these cards? Again, they've only took out a few cards here, not all of them. Why is this card still here? Why is Branded Expulsion still there? That should have been gone from the game. It's banned. But anyway, so they took away the Branded Dragon, the Mukoria, the Titanic Lad, Nadir Servant, and I think another Theater of the Branded or whatever. So they took out those cards selectively. And then if you look at what else they removed, Guardian of the Sacred Summit. So this is all the Yang Zing stuff. So what is in the Guardian of Sacred Summit? Sword Soul. Can you see? So they've literally given us a sneak peek of what's going to come out in the next pack, definitely, 100%. They've literally just confirmed what's coming in the next pack by virtue of doing this, because all they've left in this pack specifically is just Sword Soul, which means that whatever remaining Sword Soul support is going to come, they're going to add it here. And then same thing for the branded stuff. And then let's see what is actually still new. So let's look at Sword Soul quickly. Sword Soul, not released. So look at that. How many cards? There's one new card, 3 Brave Sword Souls, and there's new old art of, oh no, that's already in the game. So new Sword Soul card, okay, but it also technically supports branded also, so that's one thing to note. Then we look at Tri-Brigade. Tri-Brigade, you see, Tri-Brigade, look how many cards. This is new, this is new, this is new. Oh no, that's alternative art. This is definitely new. And this is again like the new towers for branded. The dragon that devours the dogma. So it's also like a towers effect. 3,500 maximum attack it can go to. But it could be more, but that's basically there. So you notice how many cards are those? Quite few, right? And then of course, we're looking at Fallen of the White Dragon. Or should I say Fallen of Albaz. You can see unreleased cards. Fallen of the White Dragon. What else is there? The Ecclesia, the Dark Dragon. Fallen of the Virtuous. New Front, is it New Frontier? No, New Frontier is already there, I think. But yeah, we definitely getting cards in bits and pieces. And then obviously Dark Lord's also there, but Dark Lord will be the actual new, like similar to Dragoonity, 5 cards extra added. They only got 5 cards. There's nothing else that you're going to be getting from Dark Lord, so this is what they got. And yeah, it definitely fixes the deck's issues quite a bit. So Dark Lord will definitely be there. We don't know what also is going to come. We also expect Power Patreon. Okay. Power Patreon. You see, these are 9 cards, but of course, there's also other cards as well that also make up the Power Patreon lure. So we can expect this as well. So this will be the new archetype. Then the other ones will be supporting branded Albaz stuff. That's old, so that is fine. Yeah. Pendulum people hate for no reason. No, these are good pendulum cards. Especially this card here. There's I don't know why they changed the name, bro. Zagrado was such a better name. I don't know why they renamed these cards. They actually got a new card. Hold on. Shade of something. Wait. They actually got a new card announced in the TCG. Yeah, this card, Shade of the Obscure. This card is actually broken in Power Patron because I can actually pendulum summon those cards. So if you're playing a pure Power Patron deck, then this deck becomes actually scary. So pendulums might actually be scary because remember we have Electromite in Master Duel and all the other broken pendulum support. So do not be surprised if Power Patron becomes actually top tier, because it actually will be. Just saying. If we get all the support cards and everything. But yeah, that definitely, these cards will do nothing on its own. They are very good cards. So in its own Power Patron deck and also the supporting archetypes. So obviously Noverdo is Archmage, the Juperdo or Japrido is Doom Z, and the Ginaldo is Elf Note. But surprisingly enough, this is actually not a very good card in Elf Note. This is a very powerful card in Doom Z, and it's also a very powerful card in Archmage. So yeah. So there we go. They basically, just by doing these pack removals and updates and whatever, they've confirmed basically what the next pack is going to be. Essentially. Yeah, Community can make 9 negates if you do not interrupt them. Kind of broken. True. D-Shifter does shut them down a little bit, but then again, they go to the extra deck, so doesn't really affect them too much. Yeah, like I said, if you post something on Discord, I don't necessarily look at Discord while on stream, so I'll look at it after. If that's okay with you guys. If you... Oh my goodness, bro. What? Oh. Okay. Bro, my hand was so good. Oh my gosh. My hand wasn't that great though. Yeah, it doesn't... The D-Shift doesn't really affect pendulums too much because they go to the graveyard. I went by doing nothing, bro. I don't even know. That's what I'm saying. I was saying I should. Remember I said earlier I was planning on, like, trying out, playing a different. Bro, we got the same hand, but now we got different. Now we're going second, but we got at least a disruption in red layer and black layer, if it's relevant. Oh, hecker hands! Give me those hands. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the Bruce is gonna snipe my hand randomly. Nope, I'm going to discard you. Nope, not today. No, not today. I don't want you to snipe any of my cards. Especially those two. Aw, Call by the Grave. That's cool, bro. It's fine. Did your chat messages get skipped, or did I just miss you going over them? No, I read them. I saw them. Okay, pick a hand. Let's see what you can do. Let's see what you can do. So all he knows is that I have a call by the grave. That's all he knows. Mukme Apprentice. Oh. You can actually do that. Okay. That is actually a thing. I forgot it's a level 6. You can just normal summon it. Yeah, it actually is a very good constancy card for the illusion deck in general. Let's see what they add. They're probably going to add what the one that fuses from the hand or field. Master Tao. Why Master Tao? Master Tao. Oh wow, that's quite interesting. But then again, they would have discarded a card anyway just to summon this. So even if I dealt with the card earlier, it's the same thing. Dragoon Turbo. Nah. Unless it's a Dark Spellcaster. Okay, they already have the card that fuses from the hand already. Okay. Alright. Well, we'll definitely look at the deck list afterwards just to see what inspiration they use. But yeah, it looks like it's giving... Oh, Hecka Hands Yowza. Alright. Summoning Brius again. You already used this effect already. Okay, this one does what? During the main phase, you can add a Hecka Hands card from your deck or graveyard to your hand. And then this card does what? If a illusion fusion monster is into your grave while this card's in your grave, you can add this card to your hand. I think we're gonna destroy the Yowza. I don't want to be adding some follow-up. Yeah, let's destroy this. Yeah. Because the Mankey Ball triggers adding back to the hand, and then we could also add a card later. Okay. It took so long to think about that. Why is it so hard to think about that? Just add to the hand. It's fine. Ash Blossom. Well, at least we. Okay, well, technically we didn't really play around Ash because we had the call by anyway for the next turn. But I mean, at least we let them not have Ash anymore, so that's good. And we do have Droplet if we need to use it. Oh, bro, this guy already has hidden Hecka Hands already. Damn it! Come on, bro. That's broken. He already had hidden Hecka Hands already. And he can obviously set now a monster negate or a spell trap negate, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, he's gonna set up. He's gonna add the Adele. The Adele's gonna set. Is gonna add a Hecka Hand spell trap, and then you'll also set either monster or spell trap negate. You probably add the Tartaros, which will fuse on the opponent's turn. Well, not fuse, but it'll fuse on my turn and then make a Xeno or something. So he sets the monster negate, the Iqbal. Iqbal Hecka Hands. Yeah, exactly what I said they were going to do. Oh. They're going to fuse right away into Xeno. Yeah. They're going to banish... No, wait. No, they can't. No, they can't. Because that requires 3 Hecka Hands. He only has 2. Oh, no, he has 3. He has 3. Oh, no, no, two. There we go. Yeah, Dandalos. Yeah, Dandalos is 2. Xeno is 3. You can tell why I'm going to take control of it. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that's bad, eh? Oh, that's funny, though. Ah, red layer. Okay, that's nice. We get to bait out a... Okay, so it's actually not too bad. I'm about to steal, bro. Yeah. Steal that stuff. Let's go. I think I'm about to steal. Oh, please negate this. Yes. I still get to play the game. It's fine. I'll Zeus the field. No problem. I will Zeus the field. Yeah, I can steal it. Steal it, bro. It's fine. You only played around the special summon, not the normal summon. So both my red layers are... Yeah, we literally good. Make a Zeus and his plays are kind of minimal here. Oh, wait. He's got red layer to pop. Oh, yes, but I've droplet. It's fine. I'll just call by the... I'll just use call by and I'll just droplet with call by. This guy's actually helping me. No way, bro. This guy's actually helping me. Yeah, I'm just gonna droplet my own card. It's fine. Yeah, this side. Yeah, bro. This guy actually is helping me more than it's helping him, actually, because now he sent my red layer, my black layer comes back, and I'm good. Oh, that was actually a very funny turn of events. I mean, yeah, we got to see Heka hands. Let's look at the... Oh, wait, and we ranked up. Look at that. Look at that. We ranked up for the... Can you believe it? For the third time today, we ranked up in Diamond 4. For the third time today. Third time. So you can see we can have very quick win streaks. At the very same time, very quick losing streak. So, but yeah, let's look at Heka hands. Let's see what's cooking here. Oh, this is actually a pure Heka hands list. No Chimera, nothing. Pure Heka hands. And it's funny, he's only playing one Nightmare Apprentice. That is very awkward, isn't it? Because, I mean, wouldn't you play 3 of this card? Yeah, he's playing pure, but the thing is, he's not playing pure correctly, though, because these cards are actually bricks. If you look at it, because... But I can definitely see he's probably on a budget. But I mean, at least play 2 Nightmare Apprentice though. I mean, you're playing triple Perilia and triple Full Loss. You're telling me you're on a budget and you're playing triple Ash? Come on now. Surely, bro can at least invest in another Nightmare Apprentice to make it a little bit more consistent. Because remember, the Perilias don't give you any play. The Full Loss doesn't really give anything. But at least luckily the Heka hands, Iptel and Yardell can actually do some plays, and also the Mankey Bell. But still, you want to be a bit more consistent, you know. I mean, playing double Yardell Heka hands is weird. Even playing double of the Heka hands bait, I don't know. I mean, 2 tutorials is fine. Tutorials is fine. 3 hidden Heka hands, of course, is okay. Yeah, but I feel like this is just it's not okay. Even if it's a budget list, right, it still can be optimized a little bit. Yeah, no, Zombie Vampire works very well with Heka hands, because if you steal the opponent's monsters, if you use a monster owned by your opponent, it's treated as level 8. Yes, I know. The same with the other zombie level 6 also. Treated as level 6. Yeah. So even if you have an Xyz monster or a Synchro monster, it's treated as level 8. So it doesn't, even if it's a fusion or what, or Xyz or Link, it's a level 8. So yeah, not the best Hacker Hands list I've seen, but I mean, I do respect him though for playing pure Hacker Hands. But I feel like you could just be a little bit more consistent, because I can take the same list and optimize it a little bit better. Because for example, if I'm playing pure, I will play three Iptal, 3 Yadel, 3 Mankey Bell. That's correct. I would not play 3 Godos. I would play 2. And I'll play 1 Gygas, 1 Bruce, because these are unfortunately like, they're kind of bricks. And you're probably saying, oh, but now you need more names for Hacker Hands. Well, you can have many ways to access them. But I think just at least play 1 more Nightmare Apprentice though, because like, if you don't open this, then how are you consistently getting it out? And remember, Master Tao can only reborn an illusion from the grave. But ideally, you're sending that with Nightmare Hand. So if you, I don't know. You have a replay, Bacon? Let's look at that replay. Let's have a look. I think we can wrap it up tonight, because I do have something important coming up in the morning, so I don't want to stay up too late. I only was going to stay up late for the Meta Weekly, but other than that, that wasn't really the plan to stay very late, so it's fine. Let us go. Oh, why am I going to the wrong place here? Jeez, everyone's online today. Crazy. All right, Bacon. Let's see. Top 1. Runic against Magnets. Yeah. The same Runic list that we saw last time. And then let's see what the opponent is on. No, it's not Magnets. It's Adamancipator. OG Adamancipator. Prank Kids. Oh, Prank Kids. Okay, so people are trying to be coping in 2026 with Prank Kids. Yeah, it's not really the most optimal deck out there, but I think Magnets is better. If you want to play Adamancipators, just play Magnets. You're not playing as many bricks, and it's relatively better. But hell, okay. Saying what the hell is Runic doing with Aero Boros? What do you mean? It's just probably random extra deck. I don't think he's actually fusing anything with this, unless he's stealing monsters to make level 4, but I don't know. Read level 9. You can banish a card, summon a token, level 4 token. Target a face-off monster your opponent controls, banish both that monster and this card. Make that book. But the level 9, that's a token though. How do you make this with 2 level 4s? I mean, you make it with Runic Fangs, but don't you have 1 level 4? And remember, the monster you summon is a token. You can't exceed someone with the token. Yeah, you can't make that. You can't exceed with the token. You can't. You can only fuse with the token and link with the token and synchro with the token, but you cannot exceed with the token because they're not going to be materials. It's only trap monsters that are seen as monsters, and you can do that. But anyway, let's see the replay nonetheless. Let's see. You still play testing? Yeah, I would say cut the Ouroboros immediately, because you have no, unless you're stealing opponents level 4s. I don't see any reason for you doing that. Oh, okay. Going second with pretty good engine. Sky Striker as well. Oh boy, Prank Kids. When Prank Kids was top tier, can you believe it? With the Adventurer engine, actually. And guess what? Who cares about the Adventurer engine? No one gives a damn about Adventurer engine anymore, because it's just power crypt. there's a very big conflict with the Venture Engine is that it does mean that you cannot use your normal summon monsters effects. It's a very big drawback. Block Dragon, bro. It's like one of the most broken cards I've ever seen, bro. Not once per turn, adds cards. Infinite summoning. Those type of cards shouldn't exist. Let's actually speed this up because I don't want to sit there and watch these guys combo for years, because Adamantipator is known for comboing for like years. So annoying with all these generic end boards that they make. I actually know what this card does, because I used to play this in my Earth Machine deck, so I know exactly what this card does. This card is actually kind of crazy. It's actually crazy. Overload Savage. Yeah. Look at this. Extra deck BS. Look at all this, bro. Generic stuff. Generic stuff, bro. Look at this. Where is this? Where is Adamantipator end board? The only card that is an Adamantipator end board is the Dragite. Other than that, it's just generic stuff. Before, it was usually with Masquerina, or even worse, with the Barrier Statue of the Drought. Dude, it was like super toxic. I can literally pull back replays of how broken Adamantipator was. You can even look at some of my Master Rank replays back then. It was super disgusting. Super disgusting. But we still managed to play through all of that. With even like minimal support. But, okay. So let's see how you fared, Bacon. This is a crazy end board. I mean, so first of all, this has a very interesting effect because during the standby phase, any player, you can target a face of monster this card points to, special summon level 4 or lower monster with the same type as that monster. So you would think, oh, he's pointing to his arrows, or if you look at the arrows, it is, I think it's pointing upper left and obviously bottom left, right. So he is pointing to Block Dragon. So he can technically summon Barrier Statue of the Drought if he wants to do that. Okay, Borolo is going to negate, obviously. Summon the... Okay, this guy had Ash. Bro, like, come on, bro. Like, this is the turn 1 player. Why are these guys always having non-engine cards on top of a crazy board? It just feels so unbalanced. Like, super unbalanced. At least if you're making one Towers monster with that, that's fine, because that's what your play is. Like Marincius, right? Marincius with non-engine in hand, because that's all it does. It doesn't do much other than, okay, Marincius wave. But I mean, this is so oppressive. Like, how do you expect someone to play the game? And on top of that, people drop a Maxi on top of this board. Like, you literally can't play the game. What? But anyway, let's see. You got 2 Omnis, got 1 more left. You still got... Yeah. Look at that. Fossil Diner. Oh, bro. I also forgot also that they're also summoning this card also. Like, it was just so dumb what Adamantipator was doing back in the day. It was just so oppressive. Nothing good came from that. That's why they literally banned Block Dragon, because it was literally doing just way too much for the deck. And I think now they kind of made a mistake again with Magnets, but okay. Funny enough, if you didn't have Ash, I could have won. Well, that's what I was saying earlier about the Kill 2 matchup. If you didn't have all that broken non-engine that they had, I would at least had a chance in the game. But you see, the game just doesn't literally reward you. Like, it's just crazy. But yeah, let's see. You're going to go Smithing Storm, banish a lot of cards from the top of the deck. You're going to have... Yeah, you see, this is just like crazy, bro. Look at that. You use your entire play. But let's see what happens. Yeah, you see, and rightfully so. What more can you do, right? You played everything you could, but they still had more. Similar to my game, they had more, so I couldn't do anything else. And it was only because of that. In my case, it was the non-engine. In this case, it was just generic extra deck end board with also a floodgate on top of that. That's just like that's way too much. And that's why you see in best of ones, it's even more crazy because there's no opportunity to say, okay, I'm gonna go back next game. I'm gonna post side. I'm gonna do no. There's nothing. You got your chance and done. But damn, despite having a pretty much FTK board, he still has Ash Blossom in hand. Like, come on, seriously. Yeah, it's just really sad. But like I said, you did the best you could. But that's just again proving how unbalanced turn one is, because that's what makes the game kind of, it feels unfair. Because I'm not saying that okay, every time the person going first should not have non-engine, but it just raises the ceiling of how powerful turn one can be. Because already, if deck's already making 8+ disruptions, that's excluding non-engine cards. So it's even worse if they have non-engine cards, because the normal disruptions are already difficult to deal with, and on top of that, you also have to worry about what's else in their hand and everything. So it's kind of like super unfair. And remember, you only have 6 cards in your hand most of the time, and worst case even 4 if you're hand trapping them. So you cannot play through a board with few cards in hand, unless those cards are very impactful, but it's not always a guarantee. But yeah, I mean, you guys saw it in my game. I only lost to non-engine. I didn't lose to Kill Tune. I wasn't outplayed or whatever. They were just having the perfect non-engine. That's all. Because if 2 of them at least were not there, there could have been a chance. Especially the MSTs. If the MSTs at least resolved, I would have been in a good spot, because the Imprem would have not been there, which means I could have Zeus, which means I could have obviously made the board and then carry on from there. But there we go. Imprem, called by Ash and Bell. Very nice. So imagine if I didn't have those cards, I would have been screwed either way. But, and again, it sounds like I'm complaining, but it's not complaining. It's just acknowledging the facts that you can clearly see the shuffler is not on my side. Clearly, you can see that. You can clearly see that, and I don't know how else to explain it to someone, but it's not the deck. It's literally not the deck. You might say, oh, but you're playing bricks and all those things, but it's not even that. Because again, you can go to the sample 5 draw and you can see, oh look, this hand is playable. Oh look, this hand is playable. Oh look, this hand is playable. You can see from the sample draw, the hands are playable. But when you go to the actual ladder, you do not see any of that. You don't. Like even this is a hand you want to see, but for going second, not for going first. But guess what? You're going to go first, you're going to see this hand. That's how trash this game is. Because what this thing doesn't tell you is that in the context of if you're going first or going second. So you might think, oh, this hand is bad, but remember, it depends whose turn it is. If you're going second, this is actually pretty good. You have 3 powerful non-engine cards, and your next draw is going to be okay, another brick, whatever, but you pretty much got a good chance kind of going second. You can kind of shut them down or whatever, you can do something. But if you're going first, this is trash, and unfortunately this draw sample 5 cards doesn't really help you. This is actually pretty good. This is also pretty decent. This is actually very good, because you can obviously do it your rank 4 plays and all that. But again, going first, it's good. Going second, you have Illusion Gate. So you always have to look at the cards in your hand in the perspective of whose turn it is. That last game against Killtune, I had the hand going second because I had obviously access to MST. Obviously, you saw I had Nibiru there. He did say I have a Lupus. So, but he knew, okay, I have non-engine, so I'm good. But you see, that now, relative to their board, they were able to have enough stuff to disrupt. And of course, the Imprem and the call by is just chef's kiss, because wow, he didn't have to search it. He already had it in his hand already. So what can you do? And again, we don't have luxury of 1 card does everything. We don't. Unfortunately, we have to play a combination of 2 card combos, 3 card combos, because there's no like definitive 1 card combos other than Alphen, Zayton, blue layer, Italy, and that's it. All the others are 2 card. Okay, Noroi is also technically a 1 card, but it's only for K9. But you, obviously, with your layer 19 and your Zayton, seeing your other engine cards are effectively 2 card combos. But that's just the issue with this game. Like sometimes it just doesn't make sense because the cards you want to see, you don't see it. Like even this hand here is actually decent going first or second, but the game will never give you these type of hands because it's like, okay, or you might see these type of hands, but now the end board is just ridiculous. It's like you can't play through that. So that's what I'm saying. It's not the deck. The deck is not the problem. It's not, because we've seen the evolution of how this deck is being built. We've played all the different versions. Even if you're not playing all the bricks, as you say, you're still gonna have an issue. Like I see white layer in my hand more often than not. Sometimes I see green layer with no other effect. I see black layer with no effect, and unfortunately we can't cut these cards. We can't cut them. And I know we're repeating ourselves every single time, but I think we have to emphasize that, because at the end of the day, turn 1 is just too powerful. Non-engine is way too powerful, and that's pretty much what modern Yu-Gi-Oh is all about now. It's how much non-engine you can play that makes your deck meta or not. That is just a fact. Funny enough, I could have had, but hand trap going to save the going. Yeah, the thing is, it doesn't matter what you have going second. It will never feel the same difference as your opponent getting plus 10 cards in hand, plus infinite hand traps, and all those things. It doesn't feel balanced. It really doesn't. It honestly doesn't feel balanced. But that's just, again, how Yu-Gi-Oh is. So you see, that's what I'm saying. We looked at those Joey cards earlier. Those cards are actually kind of modern because they actually are doing things, that are going to disrupt you. And as good players going first, and also good players going second. So you don't feel penalized. Oh, okay, like I don't have a play. At least you don't have to play necessarily bricks per se, because all of them can actually do things on their own. But unfortunately, some of these cards don't do anything on their own. They have to have something else. Can be 6+ negates, a pop and a Jinzo. Yeah, that's pretty much what you have. Same thing with it's there. I think Hero can be an engine for rank 4 and Dark Law. But then you play into draw. You see that is my biggest issue of Hero. You don't play in the draw phase. And yeah, I can see the idea, because of course you can say, oh, play Stratos or something, because you can play Hero Lives, right? You can play Hero Lives, and you can play Stratos. Stratos add another Stratos, or no, you can add another hero, something different, and then 2 level 4s, make a Dark Law. How are we getting to Dark Law? What's the other hero? Are we adding Vision Hero Vion, or what? Summon Stratos, add Dust Crow. Normal Crow, add Fountain. Special Fountain, rank 4. Detach Fountain, set mass change, summon Dark Law. Wait, wait. I'm not following now. What is the? Okay, wait. Let's go into. Okay, we're gonna close out masterduel now. We're literally gonna test your theory right now, and seeing how that's gonna play out. We're gonna close masterduel for a moment. We're gonna go into MD Pro 3, because I like to experiment now with this. We need to definitely test out the theory here. So masterduel we're closing, but we're still gonna be doing some testing. Just let me know if you can see the game, guys. And you can see the game. Yeah, should be able to see it. Let's put some volume. A little bit, not too much. Game's good. All right. So let's test out that theory, right? Let's test out that theory. So let's go. Let's just open up a deck, because that's the nice thing about this. You can just build infinite decks you want and actually do test hands. So let's test it out. So obviously for the engine to work, you need, so let's just put in what we want. Super Quant. So we need layer 19, Zayton, Ouroboros, right? Because we want to make sure we're able to bridge into stuff. So yeah, as long as we can see the bridge, then we can do stuff. But okay, let's see. So that's our bridge there. Now let's see. You're playing Stratos. So let's see. Hero. Stratos. So yeah, the alt art and whatever. Let's take the normal one. So one. So we're saying two. So we need one Stratos. Dusk Crow. So that's just a Mask Hero. Mask Hero, so Dusk Crow, Fountain, Mass Change, Dark Law, Hero Lives. So I'm really noticing how many cards do we need? This is like in the main deck already 5 slots. If you have to replace it with Doom Z, that's quite a lot of slots already, if you think about it. Just to fit in Mass Change stuff. But let's see. So if I'm reading your combo correctly, if we start with Hero Lives, and let's say layer 19. Good thing a Hero Lives is searchable off thrust. Yeah, but remember, Hero Lives is kind of dead if you control a monster. So do note that, because it says if you control no face-up monster. So even though you can search it with thrust, you must have no monsters to activate this. So if you have a monster on the field, then it's kind of dead. Hero Lives. So let's go to the hand test settings. Starting hand 2. Let's start. So let's see. So we have Hero Lives and layer 19. Let's see how this plays out. It's one thing I wish masterduel could implement. You see, doing test hands like this, so you don't have to waste time going onto other games and trying to do other testing. You just go live immediately in the deck menu, test it out, go back, do it again infinite times. So, Hero Lives, let's see. Summon Stratos. You know what? Wait a second. Pyro G, I just realized there's something wrong with this combo now. Because you're saying make Stratos, add Dusk Crow, normal Crow, right? Make normal Crow, and then you're gonna add Fountain. And then you're going to use Fountain to special itself, right? And then you make a rank 4 with what? Because I don't need to detach anything. I can just bridge straight into Ouroboros and then combo from there. So at any point, it feels a bit awkward, doesn't it? Because now you're saying detached Fountain, but then we have to flip our own monster face down? Is that what you're saying? No, but you see, it doesn't. The combo doesn't work then, because we're not going to detach Fountain anyway. We're going to keep the materials under Ouroboros though. Can you see? So here's the issue I have now. I can see, because yes, I can see Duskcrow is the dark monster, yes, that we can use to make Dark Law, but that's kind of an issue because Magna Carrier cannot target face down stuff. It has to target face up, because remember, it's the same thing with Doomsday Change, right? Doomsday Change, it has to be face up to recognize as a Doomsday card destroyed. If it's face down, it's not recognized as a Doomsday card. So it doesn't work that way. The Magna Carrier does not work that way. You can't target face down card because according to the game, it's face down, so it doesn't exist. That's why they're called face down cards. It's unknown. Even though you know what it is, according to the game mechanics, it's unknown. So you can't target something that is not like, you know, when they say destroy a card you control, then that can be anything. But if it, yeah, so you can see now we've immediately debunked that theory now that yes, it does bridge into your super quant line. It does. But now it's like, and even then we control a dark monster, so we can't even summon Zayton, but we can summon obviously Blue Layer and whatever. But I can really see an issue with this because now you see, now we have to flip our own card just to, yeah, and see it, and notice this card says you can target one other face-up monster on the field, change it face down. So already I'm not seeing the synergy here already with this. So there we go. I mean, in theory, it looks okay, but I think getting the Dark Law setup is not ideal. I think for the rank 4 engine, it's definitely an option. But then again, I wouldn't consider myself playing heroes with Super Quant at all, to be fair. But ultimately, it doesn't give you the benefit of having the bridge and also Dark Law access. So it's better off not playing it. You're better off not playing it. Now, what I do want to test though, hold on. Now that we are talking about bridges, so yeah, heroes, no. That's just not going to work out. We spoke the other day about obviously tune cards. Let's see, tune cards. How will tunes work out? Tunes. Now, obviously, I did say that we would need obviously, you know, if there's a tune engine that we can use to benefit, that obviously to bridges into our super quant line. So let's see. While we're here, maybe before we wrap up, we can see exactly how that would actually play out, because this is actually what I do when I do when I test out any engine, potentially if there's actual synergy or not, and is that consistent enough. So of course we want to make sure we get the Dark Illusionist face mage, so that's a one of. You want to get the mind scan. Okay, it's not really picking up here, mind scan, but mind scan is mentioning Toon World. So mind scan, let's see, Toon World. So obviously the field spell, Toon World, the Toon World. Let's just put 3 there for now. And then let's see, Dark Rabbit. And then I said rank 4. So Toon Mermaid. Toon Mermaid is the one that we said it's not a hard once per turn. Can definitely get that out. So if we get 2 of them, that's our rank 4 engine. Yeah. It's quite a bit of slots, but obviously if you're already playing Super Quan already, it's fine. So I just want to make sure to see how the bridge works. Because if we can get access to Ouroboros and then we have something else, then they can definitely work. What other cards you can play for consistency? Maybe Toon Bookmark, Dark Rabbit, and Perfect. Well, Dark Rabbit is rank 4. Is it level 4? It's not level 3. Table of contents. Table of contents. Yeah, tune table of tone. Yeah, tune. Tune card. Yeah. Okay, so let's try out the combo with Funny Dark Rabbit first. So again, 2 cards only. Let's just see what we can do, because remember, we want to get Mind Scan up, and also we still have a rank 4. So let's see. Let's see how we can, if this Tune Engine can work out. Because I'm only considering Tune Engine because of Mind Scan. If you can somehow get Mind Scan in rotation. So if we only have Dark Rabbit and either layer 19 or that, let's just see what we can do. So Dark Rabbit. Okay. It can place the Tune field spell, so we're placing it. And then this will add a Tune card, or 1 card that mentions a Tune card's name. So we can oh, okay. So we can search for the mage, because the mage does mention Toon World in its text, so it's fine. So we can search mage. We can activate the effect of mage, and then we can use the resolution effect of Toon World, which says before resolving a card or effect, you can banish Dark Rabbit until it, yeah, so we can use the effect again. Place Mind Scan. So now, when Dark Rabbit comes back, look at the hand. Oh, Lava Golem. Guess what? We have now that you have a Toon monster and a Toon spell in your field or grave, we can now call Lava Golem, you can't use it. Or if it was Nibiru, can't use it. If it was Ash, can't use it. Funny, right? So you can literally say, okay, look, Mind Scan. I'm calling, let's say Nibiru, but in this case, let's say it's Nibiru, right? Nibiru, done, right? So we search the card. Okay, so now just load up all the cards, but okay. Wait, this, okay. Oh, let me just search Nibiru. Nibiru, right? Is that how you spell Nibiru? No. Nibiru, yeah. Declare Nibiru, and then now they can't activate it. Broken, right? So now let's see. Now we place the field spell again, and then we can search to Mermaid. Yeah. No, sorry. So we can't activate Dark Rabbit again, because remember, we've used the effect of banishing with Toon World. So what we have to do is Rabbit makes extra normal, but this, no, so let's look at this. Dark Rabbit says you can, during this turn, have an extra normal summon of a monster that mentions Toon World in addition to your normal summon or set. So it's not just any normal summon of a monster, only a monster that mentions Toon World. So we can search for Mermaid, right? And then we can special Mermaid, and then that is that. Rank 4 engine done. Okay. And remember, we still get to look at the hand, because remember, this the first effect says, while you have a Toon card on your field and or grave, your opponent must play with their hand revealed, and that's easy because we already got a Toon card already in the grave. So there we go. This is full combo pretty much. Okay, so with 1 Dark Rabbit can get you to your rank 4 engine, and also under 5 summons, by the way, because that was actually under 5 summons. Okay, that's good to know. But now I want to see other combos. I want to see. That was with obviously Dark Rabbit. Now what happens if you search? What if you start with Toon World, the Perfect World first? Let's see what happens. Let us see what happens there. How does it actually work? Comic Cat. It's level 1 though. Oh wait, During the main phase, you contribute one monster you control. Tribute. Okay. And if you do summon a monster from your hand or deck that mentions Toon World, ignoring summoning conditions. Okay, that could work. We'll put that in there for now. Because we want to see, can we play a very compact engine? Because I think the main premise is you don't want to be playing too many bricks per se, because now it means now you pretty much have to play Toon Super Quant on its own with K9. Because remember, K9 is not going to go. So we're cutting out all the other stuff if you have to do it. So let's see. With one Toon World, the Toon World, the Perfect World, what can we do? You're trying to see the alternative hands you can do to make it work, but that's what experimenting is all about. Literally fine. When the game wants to load, what's going on? And the game is crashed now. I don't know. Trial and error, scientific method, you know. Okay. I guess the game is crashing. No. So you can see the logic, Pyro-G. This is pretty much how I do my testing on whether engines work or not. It's as simple as just doing that, just doing test hands, seeing, okay, this does that, this does this, and then you take. So we can see, we've kind of seen now how we did the hero theory. It kind of works, but there's issues. Essentially, if you want to get the Dark Law engine going, but you obviously want to get the benefit of using the hero cards, but yeah, we can't really run it that well. And it looks like Toon can definitely be run as a variant. But yeah, who knows? Maybe you might even try out Dark Time Wizard Super Quant. We'll see. Because it actually gives us push going second, kind of. And remember, there's no like restrictions, I think, for the one card, I believe, except for you can summon fusions only. But we can play the cards that don't lock us, and we're pretty much good to go. So we should be fine. Yeah, the game is crashing out, so I think we're just going to end the stream now. Enable a bigger package can enable Dragoon and Toon Phantom of You. Yeah? Phantom of Yubel. Toons. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, I was saying, so it's all about exploring and just experimenting. So like you said, trial and error. That's actually what we do. Okay. Yeah. So we're going to end the stream here. Thanks so much, everyone, for tuning in. The next stream is probably going to be on Saturday, I believe. If Friday works out, then we may stream, but if not, it might be something else. But I do want to introduce other games, so I think we can just chill, have a game in the background and then just chill. So it might not necessarily be masterduel per se. It might be something else, but I'll see. I'll think about it. So yeah. So we might do a bit of masterduel and then that other game. So yeah. So it's Thursday for me, right? It's also Thursday for you as well, but it's afternoon for you. So yeah, tomorrow, Friday. Yeah. If everything goes well, there may be a stream on Friday, which is tomorrow. But if not, then Saturday definitely. So we'll leave it at that. This game is literally frozen. I don't know what's going on. I might even do anything. So even it's the same client as masterduel. Clearly, using the same assets and everything, same issues. But okay. I'm gonna head out now. So like I said, I have something to prepare for in the morning, like some crazy meeting or whatever. So I don't want to stay up too late. And yeah, wish you guys a good Thursday. And yeah, we'll we'll see you on the next stream. So this has been Diamond Boss signing out, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.